General. We're just speaking in general. Life and Love of a Hustler with Reverend Dr. Moore. I have some friends who inspire characters within the classic book, Life and Love of a Hustler 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, the series from Morehouse Publishing. We have Draco, and we have Andy. Episode, we're just dealing with relationships. Like when men and women come together, you're looking for something specific. So that's what relationship work or don't. Either what we're looking for, we able to complement each other. So if you're looking for this, I might be looking for that. What you willing to give, how that actually work out. Sometimes when we expect the same things from different people, like you expect if I give you something, then you want the same thing back. But maybe that's not your value. You know what I'm saying? You may be good at cooking, but you might be like, I cook so much that you should cook. That you don't appreciate the things that I do. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's not the same as you. Right. So we don't need to be this. I'm really not interested in. They are. That gives me a level of interest based on my relationship with them, because I may not be interested in music or sports or all that, because your interest, is something I support and vice versa. Yeah. So that's what we on. So we just gonna ask, what do you expect? Like, what do you want? What are you looking for in a relationship?
Like, are we saying with a female or like a comrade or like? Because
right, this was a female. And about the male and female.
Okay, and a female, yeah, you gotta be able to be on what I'm on. Like, you gotta be on what I'm on.
So she gotta be on the same thing you want. If you rap, she gotta rap.
No. But you gotta be with the plan though. You gotta be on that. You gotta be with me on my plan, and you gotta be investing in me and what we doing, because we trying to build some shit up. And you gotta be on what I'm on a mental level of what I need my kids to talk, because I'm looking to breed. So women, you gotta be able to mentally adapt to my plan and help me make it work. And you gotta be able to give me kids. And financial juntos, you know what I'm saying? Putting our finances together. Yeah.
Now what are you offering? What are you offering in order to get what that, a person meets you on all that, but they have criteria. They want something from you. It's not the same as what you want from now. We're going to let you come in as a woman. A man talking about all he want, you know what I'm saying, from a woman. What do a woman want from a man?
Well, me personally, I look and see, I want to know what my man wants first. Because a woman's supposed to work with their king. Because I'm never a top in the front line with a man. I'm right beside you. So if my man, say for instance, if he want to be a rapper, he want to be a singer, I'm supposed to be behind his back no matter what, and still do what I need to do. No is agreement to it. But trust is the main thing, and you know what I'm saying. Talking about anything is about conversation. You know what I'm saying? If you're not committed to conversate and be open-minded and let the person know up front what it is, then it ain't gonna be. That's how.
So why do you feel like most people not like that?
No.
Why?
Most women these days, it's all about gimme. But it's all about their feelings. But men have feelings too. Men has, they think sometimes they want to sit down and talk about their day, how their day went, instead of just, this and that, and showing off. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of men run off and cheat or whatever. It don't be about the sex. It's about communication. Yeah. It's about a person listening to them, being by their side, promoting them on what they trying to do. And, that's how I look at it. Maybe I'm from the old school.
I'm saying, being that most of the time, this is not the case. Like you said, you want this, you want this. But most of the time when you meet somebody, what they want, sometimes you feel like, I gave you everything that you wanted, but I didn't get
nothing back.
Right. Yeah. So you can know what, it's got to be two ways as far as I know what I'm looking for and I know what I got to offer. And both of them things got to match with the people you messing with. You know what I'm saying? So if I know I got these strengths, I got this to offer on the plate. I can build a whole house. Now, in order for me to be with you, I want you to be monogamous. Let's look at it for an example. You know what I'm saying? Because it's come to the level that what I'm bringing to the table, it's like an agreement.
Yeah.
So like, okay, why you saying that to cut you off? But see, you put it on the table. You ain't put it under the table. So they should let you know that from the door.
Right.
If they're gonna have problems, either they're gonna accept it or they're not.
Right.
And if they're not on that level, that means they're not. That means they're not gonna work through it. You know, they'll say yeah, but they're not gonna be real with it. You know, so they're not gonna be, you know, it's all about the mind too. Like I said, if you put it on the table, don't put it under the table or behind the table. Put it on the table. Let everybody see and see what it is from the beginning. You know, if you open with it, everything, it shouldn't be no problem.
But why do you think people don't be open?
Scared what other people would think. It ain't about them. It's what other people. I don't want to do it because when somebody might see here, somebody might say, if somebody see me, what do you want? What is your life? They ain't living you. Is you laying with them or sleeping, waking up to them every day? Now, if you is, that's when they supposed to be a problem. That's the one you're supposed to deal with. That's the one. But if it not, if they down the street around the corner, no. Well, like, excuse my French, like my grandma said, if I ain't shitting in the same bathroom as you, or if you ain't smell my shit, what's it be? You telling me what I need to do?
Right, but it's that level, because now once you meet that level of relationship, that's the person you shitting with.
You're supposed to, yes. Mm-hmm.
But it ain't working for some reason. For some reason, like you can meet a person and you love this person, but you feel like
they're the same path or paths that coincide with each other, even if they're different paths, they got to run parallel. You can't be, you could love someone to death, and if y'all heading in two opposite directions, that shit ain't gonna work.
It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work.
This shit gonna be all crazy. Motherfuckers gonna be jealous, man. All type of shit gonna be happening over there.
So how do you find that? Because you ain't in no relationship, right?
No,
I haven't found that.
No, hell
so
no.
You know the problem, but what's the solution? What do you feel like the solution for you? You still single, so you ain't about to.
Yeah, I ain't even been looking for. Yeah, I've been on some. Yeah, I ain't even trying to fuck bitches no more unless they got a rag. If they ain't got a rag, and you showing you what going to economically invest in me and my future, yeah, I can't even. You know what I'm saying? I can't chum.
Right.
See, that's how a lot of women think the same way you think, though. You know.
Right.
So I always feel like this. Me personally, it's always got some come to like me. I'm not just, but I'm gonna bring the bacon and I'm gonna fry it. You know what I'm saying? So many words. Yeah, but there's a lot of people where it's all about what somebody else got. You know, just putting it together. Like, say, for instance, me personally, I could take somebody just as worse as I am. But if they got a mentality and a mind and ready and willing to work on anything and everything, man, let's get it together. You know what I'm saying?
See, I done did that though.
We can do that. We can both have one pair of pants and a shirt. But then
the same level of mentality, that's when you're gonna be able to work through anything.
See, but the rat keeps you from getting tricked. You know what I'm saying? That's a level of because women be having game. Women got
get you tricked.
How you gonna trick me with a rat?
That's what with a rat.
I got the rat.
You got the rat, but then what after the fact? They might give you that rat, but what all they might be taking from you?
Yeah, but I ain't gonna be monogamous with them for a rat.
But I'm saying,
so what they get for a rat?
But they get
time. They get time, conversation. You know what I'm saying? They get a genuine person to chill with.
They pay you, right?
No, because they showing that they actually care about what I'm doing.
But you, come on.
Yeah, but I'm saying, that's business. That's business.
So
love is love. Love is love, and family is business. So yeah.
So when you get into a relationship, you don't feel like I hear what you're saying as far as
I'm different.
No, I'm with you. Now, this is what I'm saying. We're going to look at what works. I'm with the difference. We all different, but we're looking at trying to find which one works. Situation.
That's what I'm saying.
Right. But I'm saying on the level of, I would want, it don't matter to, it ain't that it's about money, but being in a relationship is an economic situation. We can't be divided on the money.
You can't be. Now you can't. Now these are
so if you got an issue with giving me the rack, that's gonna be our main problem. It's people who are in love with each other, but economically, it's gonna be a problem when we not doing the same thing with each other and living. We living together. We're not putting our money together in order to be progressive and make something happen.
Like I would say, one person can take care. I can take care of them. One person can take care of everything by themselves. But two, look how much more you can have together.
That's the benefit.
That's the benefit
of a relationship. You might not have no relationship.
If I have a Lord willing, one day might get a husband or whatever.
Right.
Get a husband, get a man or whatever. I don't mind financially you everything because as long as you that man, not a boy out here standing on the corner with your pants saying that's not a man. I've been talking to a man who's working, providing. Working could be anything. It could be somebody doing lawn care, they're working, but they're working. They're not out with a handout because I'm not about a handout. I'm about giving just as well. If I was supposed to, I was told, I give you everything, long as everything I know is being took care of. Why should I have a problem with it?
But it's like you said.
But if you're not putting
into
it, but if you're not putting back in,
Yeah.
when it comes to me, also that means that it's just about the money. It's like a lot of times we go to a job just for the money, but this ain't no job. You know.
I mean,
some ways.
If you got a plan, it should be all focused on the plan. So yeah, you rocking
the plan
out.
should already be there. You shouldn't have to think about that when y'all get together when it's supposed to be a plan.
We didn't grow up together, so once I meet you, you don't know me. I'm gonna have to, as a man, tell you my plan. Something that you don't know nothing about, probably ain't even never done before. So it's gonna be a scary thing. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna actually believe that you know how to work your $1,000 better than the person because you used to it.
Right.
So that's gonna be a hard to just, and then most men, women say about the money, but women are costs.
Yes.
It costs to deal with a woman.
Yes.
But a woman really don't look at it like that. It's easy. When I deal with a woman, I'm spending thousands. That's why I need you to, because if you thinking, you know what I'm saying, just for me to even be a man to you. And it ain't about me, I'm going to spend money, just life. So dealing with you, the things that I'm going to do is going to cost me financially. If you my woman, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it may be, I ain't got to give you nothing, I just spend the rack on you. You know what I'm saying? So it becomes, and I've been through this, like people, when you don't count money,
they think they don't owe you.
Right. They feel like, oh yeah, you ain't gave me shit. Right. But anytime I deal with you, I just spend $100. Right. I spend $100 just to deal with you, sis. You know what I'm saying? Now everything costs.
Costs to leave the house.
You know what I'm saying?
Everything.
Right. So now we looking at it as adults. How can I think it is a business thing? I would look at relationship as a business, like where how can right. How can we come together? You know what I'm saying? Put our ideas and our mentality together. Just like you had said, you can be around some people. I don't feel weird.
Yeah, I feel like part of it.
Right, because they own this. You know what I'm saying? It ain't level of right and wrong. Yeah, if you're around the people who you're around, peer pressure. If you the only one don't smoke and you around 20 crackheads, they gonna make you feel like they laughing at you.
Cause you don't, yeah.
You ain't hit that rock. This motherfucker so lame. Right. You know what I'm saying? You got 20 people. You the only one who, but when you around people who don't do that, I do it all the time. I smoke. So I don't really drink. So most people, even if you're drunk, you probably ain't smoke around me. You know what I'm saying? It's a different mentality. It's gonna be something different because that's what I do. And even if I do drink, I do stuff with drinks. I'm not just I can't see myself just down in it, and then I can't have fun like that. That's not fun. But I understand most people do drink for self-medication. And boredom plays a part in that. You know what I'm saying? So when you're around people, you can be around productive people, be drunk and making millions of dollars. There's people who do that. Yeah. There's millionaires who drink. They drunk, but what they doing, you know what I'm saying? They're a lawyer in their office right now, drunk working on a case. So in itself, those things don't make bad or wrong. I think it is your environment. And as an adult, you can choose that. I can choose what woman makes me peaceful and staying away from those who don't. It's nothing, you know what I'm saying? I don't even look to love in that matter. I don't never want to fall in love. I want to decide to love a person based on a beneficial relationship. I don't want to just love you. I want you to benefit me. I want to benefit you. You know what I'm saying? Being that I know I'm a benefit to anybody that I mess with, I'm going to really feel like that anyway. Because it's nothing. I'm going to, if you with me, I'm paying, I'm doing everything that needs to be done. Or I wouldn't even consider mine. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't even make I'm grown. I'd rather be a bachelor. Yeah. So once I put myself in a position to even be that, I'm going to do for you. It's going, because I mess with you. I'm not going to be able to connect with you and not care for you and do so. Knowing that, you do want to put yourself in the right situation. Because if you got a good heart, you don't want to tie your, you know what I'm saying, heart, you know what I'm saying, to a situation that's not the same with you. I even question relationships because it's kind of like I wouldn't even want to have sex with you if you don't want to be a friend. Yeah. That means I'm saying if you mad at me now, you don't want to fuck with me, and we ain't cool no more. Yeah. Fuck you, you want me dead, all that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even friends.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
You know what I'm saying? If it don't work out, I want to still be able to. Yeah, it is. Everything ain't forever. You going in this way, I'm going in this way, but I still love you. We still friends.
Yeah. Definitely.
You know,
it's like they say, "Man, it's a homie, love a friend."
right?
It was meaning to it. That's how I look at it. You can be, you can be my homie, my friend, and my love. We go on. Why would it have to be a title to it? Too. That's another thing I don't understand. Why everything got to be a title? Oh, you gotta be my girl. You gotta be my.
That's because people is possessive. They want to own people and shit. Yeah, you can't own people. We all
why
people.
Why can't we just kick it and have fun? Like, oh, you can say it is a relationship.
Right.
It ain't got to be just that. You know what I'm saying? If we get to that point, then that's what we should be thinking about marriage for being together. But if I'm just want to kick it, we just kick it. Why can't we just kick it? Chill, have fun, and and people need. That's nothing like I look at like things that I see on a daily basis. It's a lot of men. A lot of men I see. Maybe that's why I picked the way I think. And but when a woman does it, we're what? Oh, okay. If she ain't got a rack, you're not fucking with her. I mean, we feel the same way. But then you feel like the people feel that just like me. Why can't I just sit and chill? We have relationships and cool, whatever. If I want to cook, we eat, we go out, whatever. If I don't want to fuck, why it gotta be a commitment and you feel that way, or and then I'll see you 3 or 4 days, and if you see with somebody else.
Right.
If I am, that's my friend. Why? I mean,
right.
You get back. We do the same thing. Maybe you do.
Right.
But ain't a problem we do with us. But then you go do with everybody else.
Right.
Yeah.
When a woman get that mentality, it's a different too. I mean, I don't want all that shit. I just want to chill and kick it. I haven't found nobody on I haven't found nobody on that level with me yet.
Yeah.
I give all my all, but Janice want to keep pulling and pulling. You pull so hard so many times. What's gonna do? I'm end up falling.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to fall into you, not away from you.
Mm-hmm.
But you keep pushing. It's gonna be somewhere else.
Right. But it go to, like you said, the level we look at relationships.
Mm-hmm.
People look down on friends or benefits. I would rather want that before we even think about how can you be my woman? We was never friends with benefits.
So I don't really
It's a level. I want to be your friend.
So if I fall, I know you got my back.
Yeah.
I know for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But friend, I think friends or benefits is beyond sex.
Yes.
See, sex to me ain't even really all that important.
No.
I'm sexual to procreate. But I'm saying I'd rather have a woman that's a friend. I think a woman as a friend is more valuable. Like a friend with benefits is more valuable. Because friends right. But I'm just saying. But usually people do that.
Yeah, they do.
But most people it's harder to have. Like I don't have a lot of people that I done had sex with that we cool.
Yeah, nah.
They mad at me. They feel like, you know what I'm saying? You want me, but you wouldn't do what it take, and you feel like, that's a level of disconnect. You want to possess me. You can't possess no human being. Mm-hmm. So I have never loved a person that I don't still love. Mm-hmm. I might not fuck with you, but I'm saying I don't want to see no harm to you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I got love for you. You know what I'm saying? That's how I would feel. Because it says something about myself. Some people hate themselves. So that's when they start hating you. They know they fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I kind of feel like in life, we didn't grow up or we wasn't born with nobody else. So it's all about the moment in that level. Now, when we talk about the rack, I think both of y'all on the point. I think that applies to women and men. But when we say a rack, let's don't even think about money. Mm-hmm. Let's think about the benefits. Some things is worth a rack. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like some people don't even got a rack. You know what I'm saying? But if you come in with a rack worth, I'm willing to put a rack up. See, I'm looking for a rack level because I'm putting up a rack in any relationship that I'm dealing with. You know what I'm saying? If I fuck with you, I know I'm finna spend a rack.
Crazy.
And don't mind doing it.
Right. That's
because I know it's gonna be beneficial to it.
Right.
I know it's gonna come back some type of way.
Unless you feel, it depends on how you feel. If you feel like, see, some women feel like sex itself is worth a rack. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, some dudes feel like that too. Some feel like, all I gave you was some dick, so you owe me a rack. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, so
right. Right. So, it's beyond sex. Just I got friends like that. I spend racks with my friends, and they spend racks with me. We rotate money. That ain't nothing. If they need me, I need them. That's the point of having friends. If you ain't got that, when my car break down, I want to be able to call a motherfucker who and we not, and then they just use them. We leaning on each other. We coming up together. If I ain't right, we exchanged on that level.
I just think business.
Right.
Business relationship is like you said, it's a friendship relationship. If not, it's a job. When you go to work at a job, you just work. I gotta go do this today. But when you ready on your business, something you want to do, like, man, shit, I'm ready to go. Let me get on this business.
Right.
It's a difference. It's all about what you. It ain't what you do.
It's how you do it. Period. So even when it comes to it, that's about a lot of men too. But people too possessive. Yeah. You want to possess a person. You know what I'm saying? You can't really enjoy, and you feel a level of betrayal. People feel betrayed too easy. They too sensitive. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm saying you feel like what I can share with you, you don't want nobody else having.
Yeah.
No, I said people be like that.
Yeah, no.
You cannot know nothing. You can have a whole relationship with somebody else, and that person don't know nothing. But when he find out, it wasn't that, nothing was took away from him, because you getting the same level that you was getting before you even knew.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But now that you know, you're going to feel a certain kind of way.
Right.
Now you're going to be like the trust and all that. But like you said, people is dealing with this level of fear in relationships. And now you feel kind and tricked. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being 100. Sure. But sometimes, most of the time, 100 don't get you where you need to go, because in the society, we're not thinking like that. We're not thinking like that. So the woman don't want that kind of man. Mm-hmm. The woman don't want the kind of man that straight up tell him, look, this is how you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We're going to be this is going to work like this. I'm saying this is actually the right thing to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying to have a relationship with a person, to even be able to have kids with a person, mm-hmm. My mom is my family.
That's right.
My ex-wife is family. If you need me, I got you. I signed on for that. I ain't signed on for no level of possession. Mm-hmm. Because once in our lives is going to different paths, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to have to keep going. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nothing wrong with that. You where you want it to be. Look, I can take you somewhere and you can be like, oh, this straight. Mm-hmm. But see, I got a whole nother level, but you might be straight with where I done took you. But you want to be mad if I keep on going. But you where you need to be, you in a better situation. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So sometimes we're not looking at that. We'll throw away everything, for this emotional level of love. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Like we can build up to the level, you sitting with 10,000 in your pocket, house and everything. You found out he was cheating on you. You just want to destroy everything. Fuck everything. You know what I'm saying? You ain't looking at, even if y'all ain't together, you in a better position. That's why it's a partnerships. We might not go all the way together, but we walked along this far together. It made it easy for us to get to this point.
Ooh, wait.
Now that you here,
you hit the nail on the head.
Right. I always remember mine, you know what I'm saying, when I want to, but it's a level of, because I've been 15 in prison, so memory is important. I understand that, you can get locked up and ain't nobody coming to visit you. Mm-hmm. That love and shit, that commitment and shit, ain't nobody rocking with you. They got a whole nother situation, man or woman. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I don't look at things as, forever. Mm-hmm. My man, we gonna build with each other, and to the point where, it might go to, but we want that. I want you to have your own house. I want you to have your own business, because when you good, I'm good. If I ever fall off, I want to be able to come to you like, shit, let me get one of them rooms up in there. You know what I'm saying? So you want to mess with people, build them up, because, everybody going to take it down. Everybody going to come up and come down. The more people you build up, when you come down, you got more people to help you. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So now, I'm over here. It's going to be easier and quicker for me to come up. But like I said, to have the relationship, when men and women be able to do that, then, that's what it's powerful. You know what I'm saying? That's that level of power. I ain't trying.
I can't.
You know what I'm saying? That level of, you know what I'm saying? I can't
kick it with you.
Right.
On that level.
Right. And everybody ain't just, but see, everybody ain't the same as far as, like, you may get something from one person that you don't get from another person. I'm not jealous of that. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Mm-hmm. This woman give me something that you don't. It ain't taking nothing away from you. You feel me? She might be into stuff that you're not into. So while I'm doing, she might be into the business and all this, but you ain't. You into having kids about it. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't into this business. But when I'm in the business, by somebody who inspired me on a whole nother level, so we can even make sure we got houses and different stuff and be able to take care of these kids.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Now, if you superwoman, no question. You know, if you saying, if you can meet a person who his expectations is right where you at, and that can be a monogamous relationship.
Yeah.
It's people, all they want to do is play the game, you know what I'm saying? Sell some dope, don't really go nowhere, don't got nothing but a car and some clothes. And if you a woman who got your own crib, you know what I'm saying? They put them up, you know what I'm saying? And all you want is a dude who under you and ain't really going nowhere. And you know, I'm saying that could work. Yeah, but if you can't, that ain't gonna work. You ain't gonna be able to get a man who wants something more than that to settle to that. You're gonna have to get somebody who in the lane that you in. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get it.
That's right.
So yeah, but when you get that, money don't matter.
Sure don't.
Because like you said, two people working together gonna make way more money than one person. You know what I'm saying? Huh? YouTube, this Rev. Moore. YouTube.
I feel you, because it's you know, for instance, like from a different, I'm a woman.
Right.
I look at things from a different point of view. That's just like if you like, I can't use it for myself for interest, but it's like a woman. We can have a man. I can have a man that does everything. I have one in my life that actually does everything. You know, and I didn't really have to do nothing. I attribute all I have. I'm a homebody. I stay at home. I cook. I clean. I do whatever. But it's like at times that you think, okay, I don't mind you going out and do your thing, but if I want to go somewhere, make it an equal thing.
Right.
Why I have to stay home because you want to go? Why can I go somewhere else different?
Right.
You know, and then look at that too. Sometimes we want things too. We want to do other things too. You know, why we can't be equal on things? We don't always have to be beneath you. You know, and
right.
I like to do. I mean, if I want to have fun, I don't have. I mean, I'm a person. I'm not gonna do nothing that's not gonna disrespect you in no kind of way or disrespect myself.
Right.
So you had to worry about me doing nothing that I wouldn't do in front of you. So that's why I said something. Oh, why you out with the guys doing this and that? Let them have their time. Let them do what they need to do. You know, and you know, and then it make you closer. It make y'all closer together to me. You know, because when a person around a person all the time, you don't get tired of my wow. You know what I'm saying? So everybody needs their space and their break room. Right. Everybody needs to breathe. It's like when the wind blow, what the trees do? They move a little bit. You know, everybody want to move around, but they gotta get that. Women is just the only ones that want that. It's the men the same way.
Right.
You know,
it's like you say, sometimes we don't understand the difference in the sameness. And they go to the level of possession. You can't be like you say, whatever apply to me, you got to be willing to accept it as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you say, you can't be like, well, I got these multiple different females. But if you got multiple people you dealing with, that, you know what I'm saying, you can't do that. Now, you know what I'm saying, that don't work really. Now you can, I ain't gonna be tripping. Now you might be a woman who don't want to do that. You know, no matter who I'm messing with, you want to just be with me, right? But I'm saying, you know, but if you do, and I've been doing all this, you know, that's like a person who's been doing all this, then one time you do it, the whole world went out. Now, I've been through that. I was in a relationship where my ex-wife was having a whole bunch of different relationships as far as just over time, you know what I'm saying? She didn't have it. Now, once I started having them, you know, I'm popping babies. Yeah, you can't do that, you know. You didn't have 7 different relationships since I done been married with you. I have one and you can't take it. You know what I'm saying? You want me dead. You know, I want you under the prison. You know. So that's that two-way level where people willing to dish stuff out, but then you can't take it. I look at that as malice. That's called malice. See, if I mess with you and you do something, I really won't say nothing. You can do something that I don't do, but I wouldn't say nothing. Sometimes what I do is do it to you. And how you take that is going to tell me how you see this. So if you do something to me and I do it to you and you mad and all that, that means you did what you did to me in malice. Now, if you ain't tripping about that, because you did it, that means it ain't in malice. You know what I'm saying? You with that. You know, I wouldn't have, be mad about something. If you slapped me, if a woman slapped me and I grabbed her, yeah, I done been slapped. Yeah, you trying to fight them, you can't whoop me. But I don't do nothing to you. But did I slap you when you called the police? Malice.
Malice.
Malice. But you can't take it.
Right.
You know?
Right. So those kind of relationships you gotta watch out for. You gotta watch out for a man or a woman who really, it seem all good. They'll do something to you, you know what I'm saying, that they don't, I don't believe in one-way situations. That'll never work. You know what I'm saying? If I gotta stand on that, if I'm like, you my home girl, but there's benefits to it. But if I see you with somebody, I'm tripping. But you got benefit. I'm saying we friends. But you doing something that if you see me doing, that's malice. I wouldn't feel no kind of way. I done had relationship with women like I told them. If you got a man or something, I'm just saying, it's, I'm cool with him. I'll give you a job. I'll mess with him. I'm just saying, just because I didn't, you know what I'm saying, know this person, that I ain't beefing with you. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't beefing with you. Actually, you got a good woman. You feel me? Because you might be the kind of, you might not be doing what I'm doing anyway. I done met a lot of good women who I ain't with, not because they wasn't good women, because we ain't.
Right.
You ain't willing to do what or vice versa, however that go. So it ain't no malice in that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the dude who you with, he on what you on. You know what I'm saying? So and me knowing you, I know that's a good man for you. I'm gonna be happy for you. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, he perfect for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he ain't going nowhere. He wanna watch the kids. Play the game. He wanna. I'm just saying, he might want to do all the things that you was complaining about me about. Now, really, I'm the type of person, I ain't really tripping. I need everybody in a position. Meaning, if you tripping on me, I don't mind you having a whole relationship. Because I don't got to have sex with you. I ain't tripping about no sex. You can have a whole relationship with somebody, and I'm going to still be your dog. I'm saying. I'll mess with you. If you need me, I'll come over here. I'll ride with you. Dude, you my daughter mama. It ain't nothing to it. You feel me? So you don't want that level of malice. But when you do got that level of malice, yeah, them are unhealthy relationships. Them the tricks. You feel me? I mean, the person who, anytime a person do that to you, I feel like that's a trick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you willing for me to, if I meet you and you got 7 kids, and I got none, and then we together for a long time, and I start having kids, and you tripping, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a control thing. A lot of people into that. They willing to do things to you that they wouldn't let you do it to them one time. But they want you to forgive them multiple times for things that they wouldn't forgive you for once. You know what I'm saying? You don't feel, but no, I don't feel no kind of way about them. Them the people who mad at you. They don't mess with you at that. Right.
That's why they mad at you.
Right.
Mad at themselves.
I always tell a woman I'm dealing with on that level, don't do nothing to me that you wouldn't want me to do to you.
Like my girl said, it was good for the goose, was good for the gambler. Everybody know what that means.
Yes, sir, Kingpin AS. Greetings, comrade. This is definitely Kingpin. We having a discussion on relationships with Sister Candy and Draco Fonzarelli. Draco on the chats, checking it out. Here you go. What does that look familiar?
It say prolific buyers.
Okay. But yeah, ain't no question. That's one thing about, relationships is the hard, because we don't have a mind, we not having a mind to nation build. So when we go into the relationship, we're not looking at what's value. You value. You know what I'm saying? It's a person who, you are totally valuable to, but there's another person who is not gonna see the value in it. Because your gifts might not be nothing he didn't even know how to use. He don't see the value in that. It's like me bringing a person out the projects. They wasn't never trying to get out the projects. They don't really have no issue losing everything and being back in the projects when I'm already 40 with 5 kids in the projects. I meet you, we start doing stuff and getting there. I take everything down and be back in the projects and feel no kind of way. I never thought I was getting out the projects. I never had any kind of aspiration to get out the projects. Sometimes you got to be careful about that, you know, about how people feel about themselves. Because you can be a queen all day. To me, if you don't believe that you're a queen in yourself, yeah, right. You're gonna be a bitch. You're gonna start bitching, being a bitch, and then the same dude call you a queen is gonna be calling you a bitch. Because you're gonna be doing bitch ass shit. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be going against the grain on every level. You know what I'm saying? Fighting against what you say you want. You know, it's like I love you, but then you don't want to do none of the things. You want to keep me locked in. Amanda, do you know how Amanda do you like that too? Oh, baby, I love you, I love you, I love you. I want to just keep you locked in though.
For nobody else.
Right. I want to keep
to myself.
Right, but
a special toy.
Right.
Is that like a pet?
There you go. Yes, like a pet.
Right, a pet that nobody else can play with.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't never even want you to live your full potential. I don't never want, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be a bridge for you to reach your full potential. I want to have you at this level, and I don't even want to see you, you know what I'm saying? I'm mad. I don't want that. But me, on the other hand, I'm always looking for the best opportunity. So that's why I ain't just with you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking for the best opportunity, but hold on, baby. You know, I don't want, and selfishness as well. Anytime we trying to lock people in like that, wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with building with people to the point where you don't need them no more. You don't want to build a relationship where now I have to depend on you to, you know, to even be myself. So it's like a man and a woman come together, they build this dynasty, but then the man died, or, you know, and he ain't taught this woman nothing. So now she don't even know how to keep all of this stuff.
Right.
So she lose it all, you know what I'm saying? Because she wasn't up on it, or even your kids. You know, when you grow up, you want your kids to have better, so you don't teach them nothing that you know. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's how you look at yourself. It's gonna matter even to that relationship. So relationships break down based on how you look at yourself, each person, and then coming together and, like you said, being honest. That's
part of loyalty. Everybody don't use loyalty in different ways. Everybody just told me loyalty don't just mean in one thing. But see, it could be loyalty. I look at it could be loyalty to the heart, loyalty to the mind. It's all about what's all in it. You know, what you putting forward to it is what you're gonna pull out of it.
Right. Right. Definitely. No, definitely. Yeah, prolific. Yeah, I'm wearing from the LA show. You gotta, what you think? You know, you want to implement something we're talking about on the relationship level, you know, and how do you find relationships? Like you say, even we looking at female-male relationships, but this apply really to our beneficial relationships? Or do you feel like you shouldn't benefit from the relationships that you have? You know, I feel like any relationship that I got, I'm looking to benefit from it. If you can't make me better, if you know what I'm saying, if I can't get nothing from you, and like I said, don't got to be just money. Right. You know, it's things that I know how to do to get money. Something that you give me can actually inspire me, keep me going. You know what I'm saying? Or allow me to, you know, hit other levels than just money. So, and sleeping with a person, like I say, that's a whole nother level of connection. If we can sleep together and build on that level, I done had my best ideas doing sex. Like, you know how a person inspires you, like, damn, I didn't get a chapter in a book off this. Woo. You know what I'm saying? You get up, start cooking breakfast. Okay. You know, get up, start cleaning. I didn't have some episodes.
It's like me, if I with you as on everything else,
right?
I can't connect you to in the bedroom because it just ain't gonna right my mind. And my mind the whole time is think about your man. I could be that can't be my think. Okay, now look. So look, I gotta do this and do that and do this and how they. I shouldn't have been thinking about that at that time. You know what I'm saying? Especially if that person I'm laying with is all. You got me on there, as long as I got you, it's nothing to worry about. And then I ain't got time to be thinking about laying out. Laying up for what? It ain't getting me nowhere.
Period. See, I'm a sexual fantasy kind of person.
Ain't no wrong with it.
Have you ever just been around people? I'm a romantic. So I can be around a person who that they looks the shit just transpired when I'm inspired. And it had, a woman and a man, I think that's just so natural.
Right.
So if you around a person who inspiring you, that's why pastors
that's a turn on.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why pastors can fuck the parishioners. That's why pastors get a lot of pussy. Because they're inspiring.
He said people too busy breaking up before they build something.
True.
Wow. Right.
True.
Absolutely.
Because we're not fucking with you no more. You a bitch ass nigga.
And who she go to? That nigga she was being friends with.
Right.
And she was over there talking with and conversating and figure out how to move something, how to get forward with something. That's why.
Right.
And the same when it comes to men too.
So friendship is important. You know what I'm saying? You want to build a friendship, and friendship is control. Friendship puts you in a control situation. That's a trust. You trust your friend.
Oh yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
My friend is for you're my friend. Now you
something ain't coming up missing out of my house, and I'm blaming my friend.
No, it ain't no friend.
Man, I'm missing something. Let's find it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Right.
We got this. We know ain't nothing come up this about it here.
Right.
We don't.
Right.
Right.
But some people not that. But in relationship, a lot of boyfriend, girlfriend, man, woman, they not that. They not friends. They just together. You know what I'm saying? In a society perspective, we just want somebody to be with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Loneliness that's nothing. Loneliness makes a person do. Many people just take anything.
Right. See, but people get lonely because they don't fuck with themselves. Like you ain't never alone when you got yourself. You always got you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's something I done learned from.
See, I learned that doing 4 years in the hole. See, prison did a lot for me. As far as it just showed me all I had was myself.
About me because I won't worry about doing for this person, that person. How can I make this person happy?
Right.
I need to learn how to make
myself happy. Right.
So I'm learning. I finally learned what made Candy happy.
Right.
Candy like to work on houses. Candy like to get up on. Candy might do when they say me and work. Why I gotta be me and work? Why can't it just be the work that I like to do?
Right.
I like to cook. Hey, what's wrong with cooking?
Right.
I want to cook clean. I like to cook clean.
Right.
That's what I like to do. And if you're not on that level with me, that's just like, okay, I do this. If you think I can be, this is what I do.
Right.
If you can't see me every now and then looking like this, but when it's ready to step out, Candy gonna look a total difference. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got to be on that level. Every day you ain't gonna see me all dialed up, and I do work.
Prolific says women got to let the man lead, but the man got to take the leadership position seriously.
That's right.
Right.
A man's supposed to lead. I feel that's what a man. If it's a real man in a certain level.
I think man is a general term too. So you do got a choice. So it's like you can know what kind of woman you want. I'm saying where you want your life to be as a woman. Because then you can put yourself to pick the kind of man that you're gonna be the most valuable to. Because everybody not valuable to the same people. Like you said, you're not gonna be valuable to a person who he ain't trying to buy houses, fix up that shit, houses and shit. He don't give a fuck about that. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be valuable to the people who see the value and who you is. They need value. In Benton Harbor, most people is not buying houses. Most
or investing in anything.
Right. Most
just like for instance, like how you think you have a mind. When I say I want to promote them, push them out there, like go out there and just tell everybody about it.
Right.
Because I can see the good in them. I see they got a mind, like different shirts, how to make things y'all do, different labels, little stuff that I see that we had spoke about how you say inspire things. This person has that mind, and I want to be that person to be behind. Like, look, no, I got you. Okay, what? Oh, you need me to go get you some ink, or do you need me to go make this? Do you need me to go publish this for you? I'm that type of one.
Right.
And I gotta have the person say on my feet, look, I just bought this house. Man, we might have to put a little something in it, get it. But let's do this together.
Right.
It's a together thing.
Right. That's why I say you gotta have the right partner. See, I think women are susceptible to being led, a lot of them. So it's gonna be about matching, people knowing they worth. People who own those type of things. Because a lot of times we feel unique. Like, you know what I'm saying? Have you ever just felt like, I done felt like this plenty of times where I felt like I was the only one who thought and felt a certain way. But see, it opened me up to, like, there's a lot of people who think like you when you dealing with the world. If you're just dealing with a small location, it's hard. It might be somebody down the block. I don't mess with you. I don't know what you're doing in your house. You know what I'm saying? to even build and, you know, your brand and the way you connect to other people. It might be somebody in Alaska, you know what I'm saying, who looking for that exact opportunity. You know, there's people overseas who, man, I need to be marrying a dude like that. You know, and then in their country, they're like, oh, that's normal. I'm willing to submit and everything. You know, we growing. We out here, you know, digging with our hands, putting fruit on our head. I don't know if you ever remember this, but Eddie Murphy made Raw. You ever seen Raw before? Mm-hmm. Remember the one hookup he had about when he went and got the African lady from Africa? Yeah. He like, Eddie, I do everything for you, Eddie.
I want that. Right. That's the one where like, I want that.
Right. Yeah, you know, I do anything. But then when she came to America, you know, you get about Americanized women, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They telling you, like, yeah, you know, you do everything he telling you. You be doing what he's telling you to do. Right. Yeah. You doing all the cleaning and got his bath water ready, and you ain't no slave over here. We free over here. You know that you can get half.
Eddie, I want that.
Right. You don't gotta take that. You can have half. You know. Now that's going to that level with the Eddie Murphy thing. But I think that mentality is the same thing. I never have to argue with a person who I believe in the same thing. I'm saying I don't even feel like I'm doing what you tell me to do, because this is already what I'm on. So, you know, with a partner, if you own what I'm on, it ain't that I'm, you know, it ain't like I'm making you do something. You wanted to be exactly what, you know, you was waiting on this. I was waiting for somebody that, you know what I'm saying? Wasn't nobody around. So when you find that person who own what you own, oh, I write books. You write books. You know what I'm saying? Or like you said, that's how you go far. You know, when you say, man, baby, we should buy this house. He like, oh, that's a raggedy house. I mean, we ain't finna be, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and do this. We finna be living in these apartments over here. No, my mama said that's how she was. She said she used to always tell my pops, you know, he was like, oh, I ain't finna be buying no raggedy houses. You know what I'm saying? So he spent all this time with mortgages and all this. Now, once he got older, before he retired, he realized, like, yeah, we need to be buying property. But if he was already on that, young, you know what I'm saying? You know, much more. Right. Not only would he would have did that, we would have grew up on that. Yeah. Now your kids growing up, you know what I'm saying? See, some things ain't always about your level of comfort. You know what I'm saying? See, when you're talking about man and woman, we're talking about a family. So some things is bigger than just your level of comfort. Some things is about what's gonna be the next level of comfort. So ain't nobody taught me, you know, how to build. You know, but I'm saying if I would have grew up in a household just buying a house that, you know, and learn electric and plumbing and grew up like this, what you think I'm gonna do when I grow up? Right.
That's all I did. I was the kid at home that's doing that all in the fields. I'm the one when the car break down. I'm with someone here. Katie, come look, get up on this car. My uncle's, I'm right up in there with them. You know what I'm saying? When some break in the house, I'm the one. So now it makes me feel good. When my family call up, oh look, you know what, my plugs ain't working, or I got a hole key, they call me, you know, and I can be that one, just like I want to teach my kids the same way. You know, what you grow up in and you pushing into it is gonna keep. Just like I'm used to seeing in a home, I always seen couples. I wasn't raised, you know what I'm saying? I always see my grandmothers with their husbands and things like that, you know. So I had good growing up. So I know how it is to have good, you know. Yeah. We was never poor. Neither side of my family.
Right.
We was well off. You know what I'm saying? My grandma been living in the same house for 60 years. You know? These still, you know what I'm saying? I see all this. She's in the drive Lexus and all. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm used to seeing. But I'm used to, on the other side, I'm used to seeing a couples in one side of family, one side of my grandmother's side, her husband speaks, she listens.
Right.
The other side, my grandmother was the dominant one.
Right.
She was the head of household. So I learned from both sides of the family which one works.
Right.
Well, both sides work for them, but I'd rather have the side that 2 and 2. I don't want it to always somebody else on top. I want it to be like me personally, but man, if you're my man, I need to know what you want. It's some women, that's why the women act like that. Some women have to be in control. I mean, I'm sorry. Some of us women need that. Gotta have a man to like, look. But I'm sorry.
Yeah, I get that.
I'm just being real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, some men, if a woman, if you hear a woman all the time, you can yell and scream at her. If she finally raised her voice one time, tell how you feel, you gonna stop like, wait a minute. She got a voice. But you gotta have it to that place. You gotta learn your levels, learn your area of control. That's my grandmother, my granddad used to say.
Right.
You know, if a man doing all this, what's wrong with having him dinner fixed when he come home, or having a house clean, having bath, or having dinner? I mean, you know, lunch ready, having clothes. What's wrong with doing that?
Right.
They doing all the providing. You would you rather go do it all that they do?
But see, even level. See, what you talking about is a housewife. See,
no.
But no, that would be considered a housewife. Like me, I'm with the housewife. Housewife is when you got a man who creating his own economics. He don't want you working for nobody else.
No.
He needs you working for him. He needs you handling his business because he out handling business. That's a housewife.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like you said, because housewife really, I come up in the same kind of hookup. See, my grandfather come in, he ain't really got to say nothing. She run the house, but it's his house. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she have everything ready for him. She run that. So when you need somebody to holler at, you holler at them kids. You know what I'm saying? You know, so everybody got to change. That's how a family works. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to control something. You know, so it's like a delegation of responsibility. I ain't trying to, it's things that you run as the woman. I don't want to worry about it. If I got to worry about it, do come to the point, why do I even need you?
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So if I can't have another person who can lead and handle things that I don't got to worry about, and as a man, when we build a nation, building a family, yeah, I'm out here. I don't need to be worried about my household. You know what I'm saying? And this not for everybody, because see, every man can't stand up to certain levels. You know what I'm saying? So you might need a woman to help you on. She might have to get a job because you're not really in a position. You know what I'm saying? To do it by yourself. You know what I'm saying?
She worked. She did
right.
The other one didn't work. Her husband took care of it. That was the difference in different houses.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's gonna be what you need in that manner. Me personally, at my age and just what I was able to accomplish in my life, I like the housewife. I would rather build businesses, and I need my wife and my family to run it. You know what I'm saying? That's the best thing. I don't need you working for nobody else. I need you working for me. That's my criteria for a relationship, period. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm not, you able to do things that I'm not able to do. Because if I'm working 40 hours, it's hard for me to come and run a business. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for me to put that together. You know, but like you said, we come under an era. Some people just have seen that. I seen a man, most men that I knew was getting money on whatever level. They working on cars, working on houses. They ain't really dressing up like that. They wife pull up in the Benz with the fur in the wintertime. They kids, they dusty. You know, they not really worried about things and all of that. You know what I'm saying? They worried about it because you got to have levels for everything. That's like you got to be a servant master. You know, and see, when you like that, you really don't feel no kind of way. I don't feel no kind of way. Like I said, my wife coming up in the Benz. I'm in the raggedy truck. I'm getting this money. Everything I do is to, you know what I'm saying, generate so we can make something happen over here. Now, I can't run both of them. And the more stuff we do, you can't even run all this. So we're going to need more people. So it's either going to be more women or more kids. So that's why a lot of people, elders on that age, they had a lot of kids. Because that's going to keep if you got a man with that mind, because he is looking to, the more he build, the more he going to need people to fill these positions. So if you got a woman that had like 12 kids, you know what I'm saying? She on the same thing that you on, and we got this farm and this land, you know what I'm saying? And we got these 12 kids, I ain't going to have no time for no other woman. You know, I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? When you about that. But even if you do, you know, even on the woman side of it, you secure. Because this your kingdom, this your family, this your, even if I ain't messing with him no more, your kids gonna take care of you. Because the man that you with a man who building up men. You know, so even if you and the man you messing with, you ain't messing with them, they got your back. Because he building people up who own stuff and doing that, they gonna take care of mine. So even if we don't work out, you know what I'm saying, my son is gonna take care of you. That's my son. You know what I'm saying? So I'm raising my son up to take care of his mama. You know what I'm saying? Take care of the women that's in his family. And I'm showing them that. So I might not be at the house all the time. You got to come and see Pops. He working on these properties. He doing this, he doing that. Yeah, he ain't gonna. Mama might be mad at him a lot of times. You know, yeah, it might be a breakup. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, mama is lonely. She need a relationship, and I don't got it. You know, you need somebody who not nation building. If you not with me, if you not feeling like it's bigger than that level of companion, if your kids can't be your companionship when you building on that level, you gotta look at it. Yeah, I'm having kids with you for them to be your companion, not me. Because somebody got to be out here making it happen. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be secure in that. Yeah, my kids is gonna make sure you straight. I'm making sure you're all straight, and I'm putting my kids in a position to be straight. Because guess what? I want to be straight too. When I done broke my back, did the time, whatever I had to do to make us in the position we in, I want to be able to be in a, you know, be over my daughter's house when she taking care of me. She got a husband and kids, and they, you know, they running business, doing stuff too. I want to put you in a position. I don't want to be really, you know, my daughter in the project, so I got to, you know what I'm saying? She can't even put me in a position, you know, she can't even help me because I ain't put her in a position to help herself. You know, so as parents, we got to, you know, we can do that. We can put things together in order for our children to be in a position to take care of us. In the long run, it's going to work out much better, you know, but most of us in relationship, we want to possess each other. And this battle in possessing each other is breaking down the whole nation. So now you got a lot of people who got kids, but y'all was so focused on the battle that y'all had to control each other that y'all wasn't controlling the kids. And the kids became out of control. Now your son can work and walk in the house at 2 o'clock in the morning, you sleeping good. Let your husband come in until you up and shit. Where you been? You know what I'm saying?
Guaranteed.
Right. Your daughter come home 3 o'clock in the morning. You sleeping good. You know? Yeah, she got pregnant at 16. You ain't watching her. You watching a man. You watching this woman. You know? Now when your kid's older, you know, yeah, you tell them to get a job because you as a man, you ain't setting up, you ain't putting nothing together for me, Pops. That's why you want me to get a job. That's why you want me to contribute in that way because you not setting nothing up for me. You know what I'm saying? You can't just set up. I'd rather build everything and live with my son than build everything and have my son live with me. You see what I'm saying? See,
Prolific says, why do a lot of entrepreneurs' business fall off second generation when the kids get hold of the business?
Right. I think it comes to the fact that just like we was talking about it, just about relationships, period. You can build a successful business and not teach the people, you know, who under you the trade. Like you can be like, I'm a doctor, but then you don't teach your children everything that you know, so they don't even gotta go to med school. We ain't talking about money. Your kids gotta know what you know how to do. Let's don't even think about money. Let's don't think about I want to teach my kids something that's gonna make them money. Let's think about you as an adult have learned things in your life. You know what I'm saying? That you able to give to somebody else so they already on top of the game. You understand what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, it's whatever it is. I'm saying whatever it is. I don't minimize nothing. If you know how to fix cars, I'm gonna teach my daughter how to fix cars. Okay. And like you said, ain't no man or woman stuff for me. You know what I'm saying? Now, that don't mean you gonna fix cars. I'm not even encouraging you to do it. You gonna know how to do something because I know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? If you a CNA, your daughter should know how to do CPR and all of that. Not because you want them to be a CNA, but you building the foundation on what you already know. That's what makes it generational. Because now, if I die and didn't teach you all that, you're not going to be able to maintain that business in the second generation.
Guarantee.
You know? So if I'm doing books, my kids got to know. You got to teach your kids how to do it taxes. You know what I'm saying? Kids, adults don't do their own taxes. Yeah. But we need to teach our children. You know, that's how you need to know how much money came in this year. How much money did I spend? How much money did I invest? What kind of things could I do during this year in order to get a credit? You know what I'm saying? You know, now if we live in, you know, that means from one to, it's like we've about to come up on Kwanzaa and celebrate Kwanzaa. It's the harvest. Now the harvest is dealing with that. You know, you got a tax season that all year round, you making money and spending money. And you got to account for all that money at the end of the year. Now, based on how you spent that money, you can either get a refund, you know what I'm saying, or you can owe taxes. based on how you spent it. Now, if you do taxes, you're going to notice a certain pattern about things that you can do. You can go to school. If you go to school, it's going to put you in a different level of tax bracket. It's going to either allow you to get a credit if you got a certain amount of kids, you know what I'm saying, if you're running a business, if you investing in stocks, all of this stuff is on here. And you can tweak numbers like that in real life. You know, you can actually enroll in school this year, and that's going to be, you know what I'm saying, effective for next year. You know, you can lose money. You can work in a job. You can start a business. Say you start a clothing line. You can buy the equipment. You can do this now. All of the stuff that you bought for that business in order to profit, even if you don't make a profit, you can write it off on the money that you done made in a job and that they took taxes from. They're going to have to give it back to you. You see what I'm saying? Because it's based on what you invested. Now, say you lost money, meaning, you know, it's profit and loss. So if you make $100,000, you're going to be in a certain tax bracket. But you can make $100,000 and the equipment and everything that you bought that's pertaining to that business can put that down to $10,000. And you still poor on taxes. You know what I'm saying? Even though you got running a multi-million-dollar corporation on the books. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's important just on your everyday life. Because most of us say we don't got enough money to do something, but when taxes come, you just spent $28,000. You don't got 20. You just spent it. What happened? Where is it? You don't got. You just spent. So we look at money in our community as something that's supposed to go down. We look at like, oh, you know, if you get $1,000, you're supposed to have zero at the end of the month. We don't look at it as like, you know, we get $1,000, we make $1,200. We spend $800, and we got fucked. You see what I'm saying? Most of us, we work a job to not invest it at all. Because in our life, guess what? We renting or mortgaging. We got these bills. So even making $1,000, you got to live. So now your bills is that. You got $200 you ate that, you spent that, and boom, that's why you got nothing. These bills, you know, so now it's a level of sacrifice. You know, now we want more bills. We want cable, internet. So now we living for bills. Because the more bills you pile up on you, you know what I'm saying, the more money you make, the less money you actually have. Now, your quality of life can look good because you living in a nice house. It's warm up in there. I done been in a situation where I own property and yeah, the heat ain't on. And you don't own property and all your utilities paid, or you own Section 8 and all your utilities. It's a level of how, you know, the wealth is different.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? You know, we got to, as taxes, we got to look at what's our net worth.
Yeah.
You know, just because you spent $100,000, that's not your net worth.
No.
You know,
spend 75% of your net worth.
Right.
All shit you ain't got in an account for, so drop it down to 25, 10, 5, 0.
Right.
Blew it all.
And that's normal. You know, but like you said, when I remember one time we went to the Chinese restaurant. And it was funny because I was with my stepdaughter and we were just looking back. You had two people come in and the Chinese lady said, "Oh, you guys married?" She was like, "Yeah." And the lady was pregnant. So the lady said, "Oh, nice, multiple incomes." See, because people from other communities understand marriage. They understand why do you get together with a person and have a family. Multiple incomes. We can put our money together and achieve more together than we can apart. Even if you're making more money, though. You can be making more money than a woman that you with, or the woman you with can be making more money. Like you can be making no money. And you can increase my value by working for me while I'm making the money and investing in equipment so you can, you know, so the money can be made.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So we got to actually look at our lives as a business, because in this country, we are a corporation. So when we start operating our lives like that, you know, now I don't like to fall in love. I like to choose the people who I love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I love the sister who who interested in graphics and vinyl cutting, audio and video recording and construction and electrician and plumbing. Now, if I can't find her, I love to, you know, my daughter, I'm gonna teach her that. Yeah. I look at that too. So on the other side of that, I'm not even looking to even find something as an adult, a man who can have sex and procreate. I'm looking to create it. Yeah. So now on the other side of that, you know, I'm looking to create that loyalty in my daughter. So when my daughter get married, that's the kind of daughter you get. You know, that's the kind of woman that you get. Sometimes when something ain't in society, we can produce it. You know, as a businessman, I go into a community to see what they don't got, and so I can implement it into the community. I look at that as an advantage. So if I don't see the kind of queens, or as a woman, if you don't see the kind of men in the community that you want, you know what I'm saying? Actually, you can put into that. You can invest in those things being manifested into your own life. And guess what? That's going to actually make the community better. You know what I'm saying? Because them going to be the people in control based on what you know too. Yeah. So I think relationships go to not only sexual, like I said, when it comes to women, it go to other people you mess with too. Mm-hmm. So now it's go to, okay, me and you together, we got kids together, and now it's relevant to who you mess with. What type of women do you mess with, and what kind of value do they bring to what we build? Mm-hmm. What kind of men do I mess with, and what kind of value do that bring to what we build? What kind of kids are they producing, which bring value to what we doing? See, that's community. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I know you an electrician, you a carpenter, and I'm a plumber. Yeah. My son can learn from you. Mm-hmm. You. I'm saying it's important that my circle is gonna be like that. Mm-hmm. You know, I can't mess with. Why would I mess with you? Mm-hmm. If you can't teach, you know what I'm saying? You can't come into and add value. I'm looking for beneficial relationships. People who come back. Oh, you speak that language that I don't speak. I need that in mind. Mm-hmm. You know, and guess what? Group economics, I'll pay you to do it. Yeah. It's actually, I will actually pay you. See, we do that anyway. This is my motto all the time when it comes to paying people, because we do renovations. I like to pay people, but my thing is this: when I pay you, I want you to teach them how to do it. See, when my son get older, I'm really gonna be on that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm paying you, son. Pay attention. You know what I'm saying? And I'm whooping ass if you didn't pay attention.
That's how I learned.
You don't know how to wire that up? I didn't pay him to do the yoke.
And you ain't watch, right?
Ass whoop.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I bet you next time.
Well, I'm saying I got that for things that wasn't even that deep. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So we are, these things already exist. We don't take that serious. It's serious that my son know how to do plumbing, know how to do electric, know how to do this. I can't even just trust just sending my child to school and then being like, he learned something. Mm-hmm. I need the practical things for him to know. But I kind of feel like I'm an adult. Don't you feel like that though? At your age, do you feel like if you can go back to yourself when you was 12 years old, do you believe that you could teach yourself more? Do you think that, you know what I'm saying, if you can go back to yourself, back to the future, when you was 12, knowing what you know now to guide yourself? You know what I'm saying? Because see, I ain't had nobody like me in my life. So I believe that, if I was to go back to when I was 12 and I had myself, I see myself being on a whole nother level. Right. See myself being right. Knowing all, and it's because I was taught in one house, if you don't work, you don't eat. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I taught mine. That's why these young men, young women out here doing stupid things, robbing like that, because y'all didn't let them know how hard it is. It always be the one. That's why you see the rich boy that in school, blowing up the schools, shooting up everybody. Why? Because their mama told them they can't get what? A $1,200 iPhone or some crap, or somebody made fun, they couldn't get their grade one. What they gonna do? Shoot up everybody in school and have crap. Because they got everything they wanted. They don't know how hard it is and what you had to do to build to get there. Right. They can just go in there, let me go get this, go get that. But then one of our kids are like, you know what? Daddy or mama had to go work for this, so I can't ask them for this right now. So let me go down and look at this. Let me show that I can put forward, and let me go out here and work a few leads and add that little $34 to whatever I need. You got, like I said, it's all what you put in them. It was put in me, so I put it in mine. Even every one of my children, they all can do something. Right. One can do hair. Our daughter just graduated. She's a wrestler. That's gonna make someone day. Right. She wants to be a nurse. She got come on now. Right. My son, just like me, like to work on house. Boy, when I said that boy can cut up some wood, used to act, you know what I'm saying? It's things that you could teach. And hey, why? Mama went out there and taught. Right. It's all about what you put in them. It's what you're going to get out. Definitely. Now, Prolific asked the question. Now, the question he asked me was, how long did it take for you to get a decent crew to go through a house top to bottom? And what mistakes did you make in the beginning? Now, in that standpoint, yeah, I've learned this. This why relationships is important. This whole conversation. I haven't found that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we do it all. We do it all. It's either 1, 2, 3 man show. You know, so yeah, if there's no crew, everything, if I gotta build a house with my own 2 hands from top to bottom and renovate it, it take longer.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what we do. I don't wait on people to believe, because we got to do for self. Now, what I do, that's what kids become important, because yeah, you got to build that level of crew and loyalty in your kids. So that's why the people who you deal with, them relationships that you have, is going to be important. Because yeah, I need 7 children. You know what I'm saying? For the level of productivity that I'm on, to have that crew, I gotta be able to create that with the woman or women that I deal with. Now, most men got more than one so-called baby mama. See, the thing is, most of us are polygamous. We just not taking care of the people and having relationships that last. You know what I'm saying? But you already done had a baby by 2 different people. You just ain't economically everybody working together and for one common goal. You know, it's for these kids and for the future, for them other generations. You know, but if from that standpoint, my strategy has, don't wait on no crew. You know what I'm saying? You got to be a 1-man crew on a lot of things. So most things got to be a lifetime. You know, I learned that. I don't do things momentarily. I'm not looking for a momentarily lit. I'm looking to build for a lifetime. So a lot of things, right? So I can accumulate a lot of stuff because I'm looking for. I got 18 years to teach my son to be. It's not about just me, because it ain't nobody that already set it up for me. A lot of people who got stuff going on because somebody already, been set up as generational. So when you first generation and got to build from the ground up, sometimes, you got to be the one that when the property was low, you bought it all. Knowing that you're not going to be able to develop it all, but that this going to be passed on to another generation, and you're going to put a system in place to even have it in their mind that this is what you need to do. See, once you already doing certain things, it's kind of like you're going to be a little bit against free will. So I'm not as free will as that. My kids just can't be anything they want to be, Now, if you go against me and do what you want to do, okay, cool. But I'm raising you up to know how to do electric, plumbing, carpentry, all the stuff that I know how to do and I need help to do. So now this become a family thing. It's chores, just like a farm, but we urban farming. So yeah, you're going to learn audio, video recording. We got a studio. We do manufacturing. So we have to manufacture our own T-shirts, clothes, and, the things that we do. So we can do that in the family. Right. The Joe Jackson, definitely. The Joe Jackson, Beyonce, that's how they do it. You know what I'm saying? You had kids, and this is your congregation. I'm the pastor of my kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm the president of the nation, of the people who under me. And I can tell them anything. Like you might be telling your kids about Santa Claus. We ain't waiting on Santa Claus. I teach, when we lying and brainwashing kids, you know what I'm saying? It's a level that you on. You can brainwash somebody to greatness, or you can brainwash somebody into mediocrity. You know what I'm saying? Some people tell their kids or tell them, you know what I'm saying, that we waiting for Jesus to come back. There's some people who believe you is Jesus. You back. You know what I'm saying? So, it's the level that you putting into it and what you bringing up. Now, once you beat the world is finna go against you. The world is finna tell you everything your father told you was a lie. You ain't Jesus. Jesus was this person. You know what I'm saying? So wait on it. I'm waiting on it. Now it's going to be the level of confidence of what you believe, because now to this day, even though everybody know ain't no Santa Claus, everybody's still celebrating Christmas. You see what I'm saying? So we're coming to that too. Even when the bubble busts, everybody is already brainwashed. You into the tradition, the culture of what we doing. So even when you say, you know what I'm saying, that ain't the truth, you still follow the blueprint that's already being laid down for you. Yeah. So even in that manner, I ain't even dealing with the truth. I'm dealing with what can be proven. You know what I'm saying? And what you can create in that situation. Because if you saying Jesus exists, I'm not saying Jesus don't exist. If you say Allah, Islam, my kids believe in that. We Moors. So, but what you believe as Allah may not be the same that I believe. We just don't argue about it. So when you say Allah, to me that's arm, leg, leg, arm, head. You know what I'm saying? When you might say you in Islam, I'm in Islam. Islam, I self-law and master. So, you know, but your Islam may be different than me. I believe in Jesus, but my Jesus may be my son. Your Jesus may be somebody 3,000 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So it's this, you know, religion is a family thing. Once you build, it's like knowledge. Once a man and a woman come together, build, have kids, and have this household, you done created a culture. Now, this culture is whatever you want it to be. Y'all can pray 3 times a day. Y'all can, you know, all your daughters are to braid hair. That's your culture. All your kids got hair, and you say this is, you know what I'm saying? This is our family. This is what we believe in. They gonna come up. All your kids gonna know how to braid hair. You know what I'm saying? All your kids gonna believe because that's what their tradition is. You know, they grew up to know things a certain way. You're not a Christian by birth. You learned this stuff. Ain't nothing that you know, you ain't just know how to speak no English. This was gave to you. You know what I'm saying? So a kid is very impressionable. You can make up a language with some kids. We can Google Gaga all day. If we can put that in a form that we can understand, your kids ain't never speak. They Google Gaga. You know what I'm saying? And we understanding each other in that language. So it's easy to create a language with kids because anything that you give them is what they've been taught. You know, somebody taught me English. They took ball, like we taught the kids, our baby, dad, mama, and then they start saying it. You know, and now they relating that to this, to that. That's how it works. So when I'm talking to them, I can be like, God, generator, operate, destroyer. You know, I can call my daughter Queen. She don't got to be Stanky Bud or Dookie Breath. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's all how you brainwash them. You putting this into them. Now, one thing about it is, even at that level, most people, when we talked about this before, about, you know, just let's look at the level of drugs. Most drug dealers that are successful, usually they family members is addicts. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Either they mama, they daddy, somebody close to them to make them level successful. Because most addicts in that level, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, your kids can be the dealer. You know what I'm saying? They actually gonna do you better than the dealer when you got the family members who dealer. So usually you gonna have that. They able to be successful. It's like Jay-Z. His daughters, his sons, they gonna be successful in what the world that they was created. It ain't that. They really only opportunity, the only big thing that they got, Diddy's son and all these people, is what's put into them. They created a world in order for them to, now they growing up believing that my father is this. You know, that don't actually have to apply. You know what I'm saying? You know, somebody else can tell you, oh, your father ain't the best rapper alive. You know, but you can see now think about it. Right now we doing a live. In our day, when we watch TV, we didn't see ourselves. Right. But if you was say an actor's son, you coming up seeing yourself, your father on the screen. So just imagine what that's doing to your psyche. When you watch TV, you watch your father. You don't even disconnect yourself from this level that I am on the level that I'm, you know. Now think about this. When we doing shows and stuff, yeah, our children growing up watching this. Matter of fact, I'm able to control them. They don't watch nothing but this. They ain't never seen no other actor. They ain't never seen no other shows, no podcasts. I'm creating the cartoons and everything they watch. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, anytime you see them, to them, they not thinking no different than Jay-Z. You know, they gonna have that level of confidence. Yeah, we got our own clothing line. You know what I'm saying? We, you know, yeah, my pop's on TV. I'm on TV. You know, we 3 just came up with this show. You know, I know how to do this. Now I love tutorials. Because it go to, say if you buy your child a Hot Wheel, a Power Wheel or something, you know, they got the Power Wheel toys. Yeah. You can teach them how to put that together. Them the ones who get a lot of views. Like when you talk about the Facebook, you got like, if you look up like Power Wheels, you can see young kids, they got the Power Wheel toys. Kids watch a lot. I'm talking about young kids. They want to watch them do the Power Wheels, riding the Power, because they ain't got one. But you can go on the thing and watch Power Wheels, riding Power Wheels, 50 million views. You know, so there's a market for your kids. Now, before, we had to go to Hollywood for that. To even, because there's kids who grew up in Hollywood. These kids are genius level. Think about it. They got to learn lines, you know, follow directions, you know, on the camera, and they grew up in this level. You know, you could do your kids. Right here It's lights, camera, action. You know what I'm saying? Your daughter learning podcasting. She do hair. They got braiding hair series tutorials on that, and they making their own clothes, and they, you know, they own their own business at 6, 7, 8 years old. Romeo owned his own business at 6, 7, 8 years old. He bought a house cross behind his daddy. You know, people in Hollywood got multiple streams of income. They get a check and their kids get a check. You got babies who getting checks in commercials and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, but guess who getting the money? If my kids getting a check, I'm getting the money.
Yeah.
I'm the manager of this money. So if you got underage kids in Hollywood, they making $20,000, $30,000, $40,000. But most of us, we don't even look at our kids in that manner. We send them to school and then we allow the system to give us excuses about how our kids can't learn, how our kids bad. You're not a master of something. You know, if I send my kids to acting school, I expect you to teach them acting. If I send them piano, I don't expect you to call me telling me, you know, I'm dang, listen. For one thing, you know, that's possible. I think sometimes you got to grab people's attention. You know, I went to school. School kind of boring in the sense that you're not really challenging these young people. You know, so now as a father, it's my job because I know they don't. It's not that. Why would they build my kids up to be geniuses? You know what I'm saying? So I don't expect that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, it's up to you to have. If you know how to podcast and you got a 12-year-old, he should know how to edit this stuff.
Right.
He should know how to promote this. He should get a show. We teach you how to have your own show and tap into the audience of young people who you dealing with. So when you go to high school, you're gonna get way more followers than me. A kid running the business is gonna get way more followers than you. They going to school. So when they go to school with them t-shirts, I got these t-shirts that say you 12, 13. That's like a kid. A kid selling drugs make more money than adults selling drugs. Because they're around the people.
Yeah.
So and that applies to anything. If you start a record label in high school, you can blow up way quicker and even be able to interact with more people. So I can see my son being successful in this manner. If I send you to school, you know, even people who want to do something, when they come, you know, deal with my son or my daughter, and they come over, they're going to want to be a part of this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because at your home, you ain't doing this. And you're going to make money. You're going to learn things that, you know, can empower you right now. You know, so on this level, like as you said with the crew, I'm with the crew, but I think I'm early with my kids. So when it comes to with my children, I want to be able to build up to the point where my children are going to build a bigger crew. Because this is how I work. I done been a stepfather, you know what I'm saying? So this is how I work with children. When you got children, you're going to be parents to a whole bunch of people. They're going to go to school. They're going to meet other people. These kids going to be spending the night. Their mamas, you know, it's things going to be going on in their home that's not as safe as yours. And they're going to be over there and learning from you. You're going to be a big influence when you're a father. You're going to be a big influence to more than just your kids. You see what I'm saying? Through your children. So yeah, they're gonna become. That's a gang. That's how gangs start. You know, you can have positive gangs. You know, now all of a sudden, all these brothers militant. You know, where these brothers coming from? They in the nation or something? Yeah. You know, because you ain't eating at home. There's kids who ain't eating. There's kids couch. They ain't got nowhere to stay right now. You see what I'm saying? When you a parent, you can actually. You know, I got somewhere for you. You know, and I don't know, and see, it go to, I think kids is relevant when you're dealing with children. I think you should deal with your children first. As far as this, it keeps you in the right mind. You should never be trying to use and take advantage of these kids when you don't got kids, because I feel, you know, because you don't want to connect yourself to somebody else's kid in a way that's outside of your kid. That's how you start abusing people. Because kids is impressionable.
Yes.
So if you a pervert, you know what I'm saying? I really wouldn't. I ain't gonna just let my kids just be around anybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My mom was like that. You can spend out of our house, but we wasn't able to spend out over the people's house.
Right.
You know? She like, I know we straight. I know I'm finna feed these kids, everybody straight in there, but I don't know what's going on over your house and what's going on. So yeah, my parents want to know who your parents is.
Yeah.
You know, they can know you, but they want to know who your parents is, what kind of environment you come from. You know what I'm saying? Before we just throw you out to the wolves like that.
Yeah.
You know, we got to raise these kids like movies. Right. That's a great question. He said, you think you can still maintain a relationship with stepkids if you and their mother break up? That is a great question.
Yes.
I think it's easier for a woman than a man. I think so. And this is why I say that. You say yes, but go ahead. I want you to explain it.
Me personally, I have stepchildren.
Right.
I have kids that was made while I was married.
Right.
I'm never gonna change with them. I didn't, like I said, I don't. It's because I break up with somebody. I break up with you, but when I break up with kids, but I don't break up with the family.
Right.
It shouldn't be. That's why all person always starts off with being friends first.
I agree.
And that's where it all starts. If you get to that level, like me, any person I ain't do many minutes. Once I have been in a relationship with, we still could speak afterwards. We still call, hey, how you doing?
Right.
How the kids doing? Oh well, you know what? I'm coming to get the kids for the weekend. You know.
Right. I think it depends on the relationship you got with the person, or with the person, period. When you talk about stepkids, if I ain't messing with your mama, I'm talking about we beef. It's something going on here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like see, some people I just don't mess with nobody. Mm-hmm. You know, it's because now I think it depends. For me personally, it depends on the relationship that you establish. I think if you then raise the person who build with you on that level, because sometimes with that breakup, the kids gonna bag up from the situation. The kids gonna take sides. Mm-hmm. And I ain't gonna have no issue when you take sides with your mama. I'm not messing with nobody. It ain't nothing personal. But if you messing with me, you know what I'm saying? Then, you know, if you feel like I'm your father, stepfather, you mess with me on that way, I will mess with you. But I'm not, if you don't feel like that, I ain't tripping. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm letting everybody go on with their lives. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm not finna be fake stepdad. Yeah. Right. Now, if it's my child, see, I'm gonna go above and beyond to continue a relationship with mine. Mm-hmm. But I'm not finna force myself into this, you know, because that's a tricky situation. That's not your child. Yeah. So I'm right. If they want to be, they're gonna come to you. Right. You don't have to keep answering all this because then first they think, oh, maybe they do it because me and him and my mom ain't together. They just trying to get close to me. No, don't do that. Right. But I think it's tricky for a man, period, as far as this go. At some point, you gotta let people go. I'm saying. Yeah. You my stepchild.
I ain't fucking with no stepkids if I break up with those people. I'm just throwing that out there. Yeah, I got my own kids and shit to worry about, man. Yeah, your mama done fucked up, lost a good one, and yeah, I ain't fucking with the stepkids at that point. I'm gone. Yeah, this shit ain't mine. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing to do with this shit. I was putting up with y'all. Right. And I was building. I was doing y'all a favor. Your mama fucked your favor up. Right. I got real kids and shit. Right.
I think it also depends on. But it depends on also. I think how the kids look at you. Because you gotta look at it. If you got a step kid who he into what you into, this your protege. You know what I'm saying? This your little man's. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying he, I'm gonna mess with him because he want it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If he ain't mine, if he want it, if he treat me like a father, I ain't gonna turn it down. Yeah, if he treat me like a father though. Like the dog, if you treat me like a stepdaddy, if I'm a stepdaddy ass motherfucker, nah, yeah, I'm you and your mama, I'm done with it. You know, but if you looking at me as a father and you want what I got to offer as a father and a man,
maybe if they were like 13, 14, but if they younger than a year, you better count on the next bus, bro. They come every 15 minutes.
Right, but it depends. Like I say, it depends on the relationship you got with the child. Say you do music. This dude is your dog. He inspire you because kids do that. You know, he look up to you. You know what I'm saying? He learn from you. You know, you able to teach you. You ain't gonna just cut him off. You know what I'm saying?
I got cut ooff like that before by my stepdaddy.
Right, but see,
I only know what I learned. Yeah.
Right. But some
like, these three ain't mine. Swoop.
Right.
Yeah. you know, raised me from birth.
Right.
From the time I came out the womb. Yeah. I get it though. I get it. Yeah. Then we ain't hit your kids, bro. Okay. So I can get that shit.
He say Candy, but if you get a new man, are you gonna let the ex stepdaddy around the kids?
Okay, so if
see now when you say stepdaddy, you talking about marriage, right?
Yeah,
because that's a true stepdaddy.
Yeah, that's a
you know what I'm saying? If you talking about somebody who was married or just a girlfriend boyfriend thing,
right? That's right. You know that.
Relationship with a stepkids, if you okay. So yeah, I think he asking you, but if you get a new man, are you gonna let the ex stepdaddy around the kids?
I mean, if the stepdaddy, if some of my children,
right? So you got a man now.
Yeah, I got a man now.
Now your old man, you know, you got kids, but he ain't the father.
Mm-hmm.
So how you gonna play that?
If he want to have time, I mean, that's his relationship with the kids. If
right.
he want to spend time with the kids, that's his relationship. Don't mean I got to be dealing with you.
Right.
I mean, as long as you ain't doing my children wrong, you don't have to be around me to be with my kids.
Right.
If they're that level, that age. But see, I don't have no babies.
Right. No, we just saying right.
I'm just saying, even with my children, my husband is one of my kids, not one of my child's father, but you never knew no different.
Right.
I met a man, I'm gonna use this example. I met a man after my kids grown, met a man who basically adopted my son, took it in because he had no kids.
Right.
Me and him fell out bad. We ain't together, but he still my kids. Be like, oh, I talked to such and yesterday. Okay, how they doing?
Right.
Oh, they send me some money. They doing their own level.
I agree.
So that's what I do. Maybe since they stepdad.
Right. I agree. I think when you talk about stepdad, I think it's that. I think when you talk about a level of marriage, I think the boyfriend girlfriend thing is not really going to apply to a stepdad. As me being a man, I ain't with it.
It ain't really nothing there. Ain't no bondage there.
Right. Right. I'm not gonna feel like a stepdad. I'm not even gonna feel like you said. If you see, I done been in a situation similar as far as this goes. Because I don't. It's like you said. I get what he's saying because I don't really want to. You know, it's kind of like people want to interfere in people's relationships.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the fake stepdaddy stuff, yeah, I ain't with it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no nigga you used to fuck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All of a sudden he a stepdaddy and he want to be coming to get the kids. I ain't really gonna be with that. And not only that, if that's the kind of relationship you got to look at how y'all broke up. So if I ain't married you, we ain't got no real history on a point like that. Yeah, whatever made us broke up is the reason I don't fuck with you. So my kids definitely ain't gonna be fucking with you. There's a reason why I don't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna if you're a fake stepdaddy, no. A marriage, I think that's something different. You know what I'm saying? If you married to a person, you know, and then like I said, and then that's just gonna really depend on the relationship that you got with the child.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not forcing nothing. But if you ain't got a daddy and I've been your daddy all your life, you know what I'm saying? You know, I got a stepdaddy. He's been all my life. So even him and my mother wasn't together, yeah, that's pops. You know what I'm saying? You know, he ain't, you know, we ain't finna cut each other off. That wouldn't even make no sense. We love each other. Yeah. It's like a relationship. You know what I'm saying? That's fake love. When I done been married to you, love you all this time, now I don't love you, don't care about you. You know what I'm saying? You can die tomorrow, and that's that. I think marriage is different. Married, get divorced, but got a relationship with them kids. It's married, get divorced, but he got a relationship with the kids. Like I said, I think marriage is a little different. Yeah. You know, if you marry somebody, that's kind of like your kids. Right. You know what I'm saying? It would have to be a beef. You beefing with that person. You know, because we can get divorced for a reason that's economic. Yeah, we can't coexist together. You know what I'm saying? But if I raise you and you connected, you my son. That's something, you know, I'm not finna cut off my son. Right. You feel me? Now I ain't gotta mess with you. So if you got my ex-wife, I ain't tripping. Right. I don't gotta come over there. I ain't fucking your girl, man. You know, listen, I had her first. Them your problems now. Exactly. So you ain't never gotta worry about me wanting something I already had. There's a reason why I ain't fucking with her no more. You know what I'm saying? So, but I might got a son. This is my son. I done raised this boy since he was 4 years old, 2 years old. You know what I'm saying? You know, and this is my man's. You know, this is somebody you can get attached to people. especially people who listening to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When a person listening to you, inspired by you, and you raise them up, yeah, you're not finna just, you know, to me, I would feel more like, you know, you hurt. You really didn't give a fuck. You know, you really didn't love the people. I wouldn't feel like you loved me. If you was with my mama, my stepdaddy for 10 years, and you and my mama don't work out, and I see you on the street, you don't fuck with me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's not, you know, I wouldn't consider that authentic. You know, now if you do that, I ain't tripping. As a stepchild, fuck you too. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't tripping about it, but it'll make me feel like, yeah, it ain't genuine. Now it's like you said, if you like, only reason I even fuck with y'all kids is because of y'all mama. I really don't give a fuck about y'all. Yeah. I just care about your mama. So when your mama fuck up, fuck all of y'all. Yeah. Right. Some people like that. So, you know, but I think once I build it, because think about it, you don't have to be my child for me to love you and your son. Right. I was just gonna say that. So yeah, you know, it's people who I ain't never even had no sex with your mama. You with me and I'm building up with you, I'm gonna look at that boy like my son. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's gonna be friends that your son gonna have. It's gonna be like son. They're gonna look at you like a father. But you ain't never slept with the mama. It's just a relationship he got with your son. The way you treat him, you know, he look at you like you the only father he got. You know what I'm saying? So I think fathering and it's two different things. Yeah. You know, I'm looking to be a father. I'd rather have kids than relationship. Yeah, definitely. So on that level, you know what I'm saying? If I got kids who rocking with me, listening to me, I can teach. I don't have to have sex with your mama. It don't even have to be a relationship with your mama. That relationship alone is valuable. Yeah, that's a beneficial relationship. That's gonna be loyal. These are people who gonna grow up and rocking with you. You know what I'm saying? Man, you look, you know, you like my daddy. Yeah. You know, you didn't did things, you know, you done made sure I'm straight like your son. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be a level of loyalty to you. So that's gonna be bigger than that. Now, some dudes is jealous. I would respect a relationship. So I ain't trying to come over your house and none of that type of stuff. It's like you said, I'm already got my own. You know what I'm saying? So when my stepson come over here, yeah, I'm messing with him. You ain't got to worry about me if you with my ex-wife. I ain't coming over there trying to fake like I want to see some kids. I ain't gonna be calling her talking about seeing some kids when I ain't got no when they ain't mine. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's the fake. That's the fakes right there. You trying to fuck. You know what I'm saying? So no, you know, now if it's, you know, these ain't my kids. If I already got a relationship, I got a relationship with the kids. I'm not finna, because I understand a man gonna feel like that. Oh man, why you calling? Yeah, I ain't calling you. We ain't got no business to talk about as far as if we ain't friends, but you gotta look at it. Some people actually love each other and can't be together. So it ain't that, you know, I divorce you because I'm saying we ain't going the same place, but we have been somebody to each other. So, and I would help my ex-wife. You know, if you need me, I got you. I would help my baby mama. You need me, it don't matter who you with. I ain't trying, you know, yeah, that's your girl. You know, like I said, if I ain't with her, you know, it's for a reason. You might can handle shit that I can't. I couldn't take it.
Right.
For real.
So me and my husband, we been got married. I was 18 years old. We've been 21 years. We haven't divorced, but if you have a problem, it's to the point his girlfriend called me. Look, what I need to do. Look, honey, he need his space. I know. Look, I'm telling you. Now do what you need to do. We can stay on down there with you now. Right. So, right. But we have agreement. That's one thing. That's another thing. When it comes to that, it's all about what you speak in front of the kids. And like one thing, my kids can say, I have never badmouthed my husband to my children. Right. What you did to me is to me. But you're a damn good father. Right. So I would have said that. You know? Right. That's not on y'all level. A lot of people, oh yeah, your daddy ain't shit. Your daddy. Why did you tell me this? Do they see that? Let them see that on their own with their feelings at different levels. Right. One way and it's another with the other.
Right. See, now hold up. This is a good question he got. He said, Kingpin, you got a stepson and a real son. They both work for your company. Stepson works harder. Real son lazy. Who would you leave the business to when you retire? My stepson. My stepson. You got to look at it. You know, the things that you put together, especially when it comes to a business, it's bylaws and organizational structures that I'm looking for people who believe in it to keep it going. Yeah. So if I got a real son that's lazy, he's not gonna keep it going. If I got a stepson to keep it going, my son gonna have a job. You know, I'm not gonna let you fuck it up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm giving it to you ain't gotta be my son. I'm gonna let the person run it. I don't even gotta be dead. I ain't gotta be retired. I would let a person come into my own company who know how to run it more efficient than I do, and I just play a part in position. I'm owning stuff. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about running nothing. So yeah, if my son lazy, matter of fact, I go even farther. I'm talking about biological son. Forget the stepson. If my son lazy, he ain't my son. I don't care what no DNA said, because I don't produce that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm putting that in his mind all off the rip. You know, ain't no you your mama's son when you lazy, because daddy ain't nothing lazy in daddy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, your mama must have been with the postman if you ain't with the, if you ain't with what I'm talking about. You know, you can't be mine. You know, so I'm just owning blood. The blood ain't, I'd rather have the water. You know, I'd rather have the water than the blood. You know, so I ain't really looking for it. And I'm looking for the people who with this. So if my son just totally, you ain't with this, yeah, you your mama's son. Your mama who wasn't with it neither, because that had to be the other half that went against me and got you thinking that what I'm talking about is not, what it's supposed to be. So if I got a stepson, a nephew, it could be my nephew. I give it to my nephew. I'm giving it to whoever who gonna keep my wishes, who gonna keep, you want some water? Keep what I got going. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's the answer to that question. Yeah, because that's how business is. I'm not building a business just for, as far as it's for family, but family don't got to run it. Your family don't got to run. I don't have to run it. People do that all the time. People hire CEOs to run their company. If you know how to run, you may know how. It's some levels I can take this, and then some levels that I got to get somebody else to run it to this level. I'm gonna have to play my own position, whether it's on a board or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, no doubt. That's a great question. So yeah, I would definitely, not breaking all that, I would definitely mess with my stepkids when you own it. When you own what I'm on. If you're not on what I'm on, I ain't gonna mess with it, because I'm looking to disown anybody who ain't on what I'm on, even if it's my real son. I'm looking for a reason that, yeah, your mama tricked me. You know what I'm saying? If you coming out lazy, that ain't even in me. Now that's one thing about being a stepfather. Being a stepfather, I kind of believe that DNA matters. Meaning, no matter how much you teach a stepchild, he got his daddy DNA in it. And if you ain't his daddy, I don't know his daddy. Or if you do know his daddy either like you or not like you. So there's only so much I can do for a stepchild. But a stepchild could, so a stepchild is really hit or miss. But a real child can be hit and miss. I don't believe in that. I believe the seed come from the man. So that's what make me disown you when you just acting like the post office dude. You know what I'm saying? You acting like the milkman, bro. You know what I'm saying? You ain't acting like Pops. You got the milkman in you. Go ahead. You've been silent. You done?
Oh, what?
You've been silent.
Oh, I've been putting some foods. Yeah, I'll be in the back once everybody gets going. But yeah, so I ain't specifically asked the question. I was gonna hit on something, but I got paused and shit when we went to my apologies for this. When prolific ass then we went to the one. I was gonna say something, but
okay. He said, you think we can pull off the polygamy angle and have different baby mamas and kids, stepkids work for a common? Definitely.
Yeah, I definitely believe that.
I think that's, well, it's hard. That's hard.
Hey, it's going to be hard to juggle, but yeah.
The hard part is because people, right, because people don't believe in it. It's like marijuana. They put marijuana out in the harmful way. So in everybody's mind, you believe that marijuana is a drug. So everybody was skeptical about, marijuana. It's the same thing about polygamy.
I'm still skeptical about the legal marijuana and shit they're finna be putting in it, but
right. That's all. That's the propaganda. And it's the same propaganda, but in all actuality, no question, I think you could do it. It's people who are already doing it. But they try to make it look negative. I'm gonna tell you, they try to make, and I'm gonna say this word, they try to make. He said Candy not going for no polygamy. But I think everybody do.
Yeah, we're doing it anyway.
We're doing it anyway.
Anyway, but we just ain't organizing it.
Right. Go ahead.
It was spoke on me. I want to speak on that.
Right.
Okay.
Well, whoever was, I don't know what you think about it. Well, it's all about open-mindedness. If you're open to it, what's wrong with it? Hey, it means there might be some days that sure I might get tired. Maybe she can take over a little bit of the road.
Seriously.
I'm serious.
You can't do it all.
I don't see. Me personally, I don't see nothing wrong with it.
Right.
I don't, because if it's all about, it's something everybody putting in. You know what I'm saying? That's look. Two, like I said, one person can do it all. Two can do it.
Now think about 3 or 4. 3 or 4. Yeah, we winning. Right.
Okay,
Winning.
I
3 or 4, we winning
already. You know what? I think she can cook. She
Right.
can clean. She got a good head on her. You know, she might be what you call a computerist or whatever.
Right,
you know?
right.
She might be a good accountant. So we got her and something else. Then
she had value to our relationship.
Value to it. Okay, yeah, and then she have no. Then she got a good mind. It means what I can. Well, I'm gonna say our kids, because it's gonna be all our kids.
Right. Yeah.
Right. Our kid that she have. Then sure, we got to know there's a accountant over here, and then they can take over doing this.
Right.
I mean, like you said, it's all in the DNA. It's all
Right.
about what you bring to the table. All open-minded. I mean, I'm open-minded about anything and everything. So, man, I don't see nothing wrong with it. I think what you do and how you do it.
Yeah.
I'm always straightforward. So, but
straightforward is more difficult.
Right. But
you could trick. Like,
but that's what I was just
trick,
gonna say.
You could just be tricking them like this already happening. Like this is already rocking.
I say it's like you said. I think a woman can be tricky in this standpoint because as far as I done been in it. Because sometimes a person can agree to something until they in it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You know how you can a person a person can be married and you can be like, yeah, I'll mess with a married dude. You know, I don't know why she tripping, but then when you get it, you tripping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know, sometimes it's like that. You with it until you get in that position, and then sometimes people can't handle. Or
they think you talking. They don't think it really gonna happen sometimes. I've been in that position where you mad. I'm on the couch with somebody else and shit. Like it is. Right. Like you just didn't think I was gonna do it.
Right. Or sometimes other people can mess up polygamy as far as this goes. Sometimes I've been in a situation where people with it until they come into your polygamous world. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And when they come in there, your baby mama's trying to beat them up. Your baby mama ain't with it. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes it becomes a drama thing too. Yeah. Because sometimes as men, you know, it's hard to organize. So you got to have that day one, that main chick who really believe it. So when you do bring another sister in there, she welcome them in that sister.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Right. If you don't got that sister that's an important part. Once you get one person who with it, she gonna be able to make the other sisters feel comfortable in what we're doing.
Because you're not gonna be able to bring that woman that's gonna be the one to embrace that woman, bring that woman. I know whoever asked that question because I've been there.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? I've been in a relationship where, you know what I'm saying, it's been years. Right. And I stepped back out because I finally wanted my own. But we got kids together too. You know, I consider that's my kids. They kids was with their relationship. That's my children too. And I still go around and come around. You know, we have times, but we all live together. We slept the same bed. We did everything together. They work. We all work together. We all did the same thing. We all worked on houses. So come on now. Why you tend to win and build it back up? Right. I still don't see no wrong. We still have a friendly relationship. But we're not in a relationship no more because I decided I want to try to find my own. You know? Right. Now, he said one thing, too. I agree with this as far as this goes. I always say this. Sometimes it's like a woman. Sometimes you can be in a relationship and you can be like, well, I would rather have my own. You know, sometimes as far as man-woman type of situation. But then, anytime you start a relationship, because especially when we talk about cheating, if we thinking of this going to be your issue. Say if you got a dude and you find out he messing with somebody else. Now you stop messing with that dude and mess with another person to find out everybody is already, we grown. So everybody is already messing with somebody else. I don't believe when I mess with you that you ain't messing with nobody. You know, so I'm saying when you looking for that level, it's kind of like, that's why I say
you got to know what you want. It don't got nothing to do. Ain't nobody can make you happy. Ain't nobody can make you love yourself. You got to already be in a condition because you going to blame that person because you miserable. You know what I'm saying? And you looking for a reason to be miserable. You going through my phone and doing all this shit. You looking for a reason. You don't need no reason not to mess with a person.
9 times out of 10, you're going to find what you're looking for.
You see your shit
Right. Sure. So when it comes to that, I agree with you talking about the 10. But that go even with dudes. You know what I'm saying? If I got a female, I'm not going. When I was married, like I said, my ex-wife, she had other relationships. I never looked through her phone, never knew about it, never nothing. It never bothered me really. Because really, like I'm saying, I'm not an under you kind of person. I'm making stuff happen. As long as you take care of business, I don't know. You said you went to church for the last week. Y'all got a women's retreat for a week. Okay. I ain't even thinking about it. You could have been fucking the pastor, the deacon, you know what I'm saying? Whatever was going on. Because it could have been, that shit gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you got this level of dissatisfaction. Most people who are successful economically on this level, they understand, like we was talking about. I can be married to you and you got a house over there and I got a house over here. That's my relationship goals. My relationship goals is multiple properties, multiple income. I don't want to have to stay with you. You know, I want to have my wife to have a whole house. You know what I'm saying? I want a whole house. My baby mama a whole house. My kids a whole house. Now, this is all possible. You know what I'm saying? This is possible to actually have a family. You know what I'm saying? We look at family as brothers and sisters, and then brothers and sisters ain't working together. You know what I'm saying? But you can actually have a family with, I got a child by you. Take this perfect example. I got a child by you. Now, not being married is kind of a benefit because I can have a child by you on property. You own Section 8, you rent out property for me, and I still can pay child support $150 a month. You know what I'm saying? So I can actually have 10 houses, 10 baby mamas, and all of them, you know what I'm saying? We all benefit from even that period, that system period. Right. You know what I'm saying? So now you can actually make a system with that because we can create a Montessori school. You know, incorporating things is not hard. So you can create things just based off your family. So you can actually create a level of infrastructure. Like you said, one of my baby mamas a nurse. So this is the nurse. We teaching, they don't go to school. They ain't went to school. You teaching them everything that you know, the books that we pay for, that you go to college to have it, that what you learn is what you teach. You know, so you can teach young nurses. It could be young CNAs. If we got sisters who CNAs, your 6-7-year-old daughters need to know first aid, how to, you know what I'm saying, CNA work. They need to know how to take care of that. We can't look at everything as a job. You know, some things just family. You know, we want to build on that level. Now, I think some things when we come to polygamy, I think it comes to some men, it sounds good, but it's not for everybody. If you're not into the economic part, if you're just trying to fuck 10 women, you know what I'm saying? You know, that becomes the issue. Even with leadership. This real talk. On a relationship tip, and you can testify to this. When I build with a sister, I got a whole business plan for my life. I got a contract. I don't, you know, I'm just saying, I got a plan. It's wrote out. You either with it or you ain't. So most brothers don't got a plan. You know what I'm saying? I got a position. You know, it's real, wrote out, incorporated the things and how we move. So it can come to you want to be able to, you know, people to take you serious. You want to relive when you build a relationship. I mean, a nation. You want to have a religion. Because a lot of people who come into what we're doing, they're not familiar with our religion. So I'm introducing a whole nother religion to a woman who they've been a Christian all their life. But now I'm teaching them, you know what I'm saying, about more science and Islamism and all of this. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm teaching them is because these belief systems go with what I'm trying to do. So you can look within a pattern of people and beliefs that this works. Like this actually works. You know what I'm saying? You know, we already polygamous. Most people already got multiple relationships that's tied in through kids. But your baby daddy don't give a fuck about you. Or your baby mama is not giving a fuck. You know what I'm saying? We don't give a fuck about each other, even though we got the kids. So once we start caring in that level, I got a child. And usually people who are successful, they like that. Diddy them like that. I'm just using them for an example. You know, Trump like that. Everybody, what Trump do is marry and divorce you. That way I create a whole bunch of Trumps. I get the sisterhood of Trumps. I got 5 ex-wives. All them last name Trumps, all of them got kids by me. That's the deal. You know, since we ain't trying to possess, I'm trying to marry you, give you my name, give you some kids. Now you got your own hookup under this Trump name. We building this Trump dynasty over there. You know what I'm saying? And most of them don't get remarried. And the ones who do, they do. But, you know, you still got them Trump kids. So in a relationship wise, if we're not building on that, that's just at a small level. That's common. We're not talking about nothing extraordinary. People already having multiple relationships.
He said you should only have as many women as you can afford. It can't just be a fucking thing.
Right.
Like kids.
Yeah.
I feel sad. I mean,
Right. I think your mind is gonna be relevant. Your plan is gonna be relevant. My plan, I can afford as many. I'm gonna be able to afford them based on how many kids I got. Like I can have 20 kids with the plan. I'm gonna be able to afford them because I got them. Because with 20 people all working together, I'm able to afford them. You know what I'm saying? 20 people all not working together, ain't nobody can afford them. That's the problem. If we're not working together, you can't afford no kids. I can't afford to take care of nobody to teach them not to take care of me.
Right.
You know, I can't afford to do that. No matter if it's one. I really can't afford to take care of one kid that ain't growing up to be building on generational. I can't afford you. You know, kids cost a lot. I wouldn't. I'm just saying, I can't afford to take care of one kid with even the understanding that I don't care what you do in life. You know, every one of these kids got to count for something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not raising you not to help me. I'm raising you to work with me. That's why I need you. That's why I had you. You know, so yeah, to have a lot is relevant and irrelevant, even in relationships. There's a dudes who got a lot of women who giving them money and everything.
You know, that's an email.
The women, it's women who giving guys money. They giving them their tax checks and everything. This dude who got 5 women, they all give them $10,000 in income tax and they blow. So it's all about the man. You can give that same money to a man who know what to do with $10,000, and your $10,000 turn into $25,000. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't about don't get the money. It's about who you get the money to. You know.
That's on the t-shirt shirt.
Bet I know about it. I'm about to do some research. What's your favorite? What this t-shirt chick?
Yeah.
What's she talking about?
She said she familiar with it. She know about the career draw.
Okay, yeah, career draw.
Yeah.
Well, we looking for a couple artists down here for graphics. So the one sister she work on the software. The software we got is Career Draw 8. You know, so that's to make the graphics and logos. The people when we do the screen print, these like the stickers right here. They're screen print. So when you do the graphics and everything on the software, it's called Career Draw. So I think this one sister was working at, what's the name of the place?
Graphic design.
Right. And see, that's what I say too. Sometimes we work jobs and don't pay attention. Have you ever worked at a job, like say you worked at McDonald's, but when you leave, you don't never start a restaurant? No, I'm saying, you know, it's people who know how to manage other people's business, but don't know how to manage their own business. They're not even interested in it. You know, you should only have this. Okay. I need to take it. Go ahead and take it. Thank you.
Where was we with? I don't even know what we was just talking about. I had zoned off under the charm. But yeah, he said as many as you can afford. Okay, so yeah, killed it. You straight killed it. Okay, you think the reasons for all these broken families is women pick the wrong men or men just drop the ball? I think me personally, I think it comes down to the systematic design that you can automatically take back to when women got their rights and started working and stuff. Because once you took the other parent out of the house and stopped them from teaching your kids what to do, you left them susceptible to the system and like the public schooling system. You can't control what another person's kid is taught, and they're coming to school bringing all types of shit to school that your kids don't know nothing about. So you're bringing that level of exposure. So that's where you could see since like what was it called? There was called the clappers or the flaggers or whatever. The chicks that used to be dancing. So from that was in like the 20s, and it's just steadily gotten worse every generation. The deterioration of the family unit has been disassembled and broke down to where even like, when if you busy all work all day, what your kid doing? You know what I'm saying? By the time you get home, like if you think about it like this, the average kid goes to school till like 3 o'clock. The parents don't get off work till like 5 if they work like a 9 to 5. By the time they get home, their parent has to cook dinner and get this stuff ready, right? So how much time you actually got if your kid going to bed by 10? You got like 3 hours left after you done prepared dinner. You got to wash the dishes, make sure the kids wash their ass. You ain't spending no time with your kids under them circumstances, so you're not really in that. You're not creating an environment to do it because you caught up in the matrix in the system in which we live and have to deal with to get this money, which they did that systematically to break us down. Because it's united we stand, divided we fall. You think about how it goes. It goes from like the government to the police to citizens to your shift on what job you working on. They break it down to where people is always constantly moving and not really seeing each other. And your time took up. Like there ain't never a time where we're grown. So like, if you want to go and stuff, you can't. There really ain't no spending time with your kids on that level, like unless you got your 2 days off, and then your 2 days off is to do what you got to do for self. You know what I'm saying? You got to take care of everything for the house, take care of all of this and all of that. So I think it was systematically brought down in that manner. I think that's why a lot of these families is broken down, and because once the kids start control, and people is going left and right, and I think everybody just fucking the fuck. I don't think they're really in this day and age. There really ain't people ain't building with each other. They ain't thinking about nothing but like the who got the lean in the cup, the Molly the Zans, and all of that bullshit. They fucking the fuck people. Like, I don't think everybody like that. It's plenty of people who build. And he's saying with the broken families and shit. Oh, right. So like, that's why I'm saying, like, he was saying, is it whether the men or the women dropping the ball? And I think it's got to do with both of them and the way, because everything's generational. You know what I'm saying? So I'm breaking down like it come from the past of how it's been getting worse and worse every generation because they done broke up the family unit and shit. Right. But that's how I personally look at it. And like, I don't know, there's a lot to go into. You got the culture and everything that we live in too. Like our culture ain't really, like for a lot of them situations, a lot of people that I think a lot of people put too much significance on sex too. That's another reason the big reason these families is broken up, because somebody having sex with another person ain't necessarily right. Well, I was gonna say doesn't necessarily ain't no reason for a family to break up. People is putting too much that they want to possess somebody. So they might. Right, guaranteed. Family gonna be one mind. Absolutely. I think we not getting the meaning of family. We think family is something that's not progressive. We think we can be a family and not work together, not care for each other. I don't care what happened to my sister, my brother. That ain't family. I don't care what happened to my wife, my baby mama, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Every man for yourself, you broke down the whole. You don't believe in family. You can't be every man for himself and believe in family. You can't be selfish and believe in family. But what if you gotta eat? You gotta give your brother some. Oh yeah. I'm just saying, ain't no, we all work together. If it ain't that, it ain't family. You think it's more men deserting the home or women pushing the man out? Some things is just systematic. It ain't really nobody to blame in that matter. It's how you was raised. Because like Candy said, she wasn't raised like that.
You know, so she was raised different. Some women, everybody ain't like that.
Yeah.
I think you just gotta, it's just harder to find the right people as far as the world so big. Maybe it can only be one person like you on the block. But the more you go out into society, the more people you see that you're not alone in society.
Cook.
You think is more men deserting the home or women pushing them out? I think let's break down home. I think sometimes we don't even have homes. You know what I'm saying? And to go to what we was talking about before. If you don't have this level of friendship, you're not gonna stay together. You know what I'm saying? A home is really something that you can come to. You ever heard of Papa Rosa Rolling Stone? Wherever he laid his hat was his home. So that's just to say, wherever he had places where people loved him. You know what I'm saying? He can travel and go places, people who love him and embraced him, and he had a place wherever he went.
Yeah.
And usually that was a baby mama. You know what I'm saying? So Papa was a Rolling Stone, meaning you had a lot of baby mamas. Everywhere that you laid your house, your hat was your home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's a level of loyalty. That seems like, people be like, oh, that sound, but really, a woman not just letting you lay your hat there when you're not valuable. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these men that was Rolling Stones was actually valuable to that household. It wasn't she just letting you come because you baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? She letting you come because you an asset to her and these kids. You know what I'm saying? So that's a level of friendship. I would never turn my baby mama down. Like, if you what I'm saying, if you needed this place or something, like, you know what I'm saying? I got you. And I would expect the same. I would never feel like I'm homeless or I ain't got nowhere to go. I got a baby mama. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't want her to feel it either that way, with having her, you know what I'm saying? That's like having a mama. See, when you grown, you can go beyond your parents. Because most people, you get to a level, if something happens, you'll go back to your parents. But you can build up relationships that you ain't got to go back to your parents. I got people with relationships that's just as deep as my parents. So, you know what I'm saying? I could have, went from here all the way down to here and, my baby mama got me. Right. Because that's when I was up, I made sure that these people were straight. You know what I'm saying? I didn't just, not mess with these people because we wasn't dealing with each other or she, you know what I'm saying? Or she got another boyfriend. I think that goes both ways. That can break up a household. Not having a friend, not building friendships first, you know, and that go either way, you know, a man or a woman. I don't think a woman can push a man away. Mm-hmm. As far y'all just wasn't on the same thing, that's automatically gonna push each other away. You was trying to force something. You know, when you try to force something, it's like two magnets. You know what I'm saying? The polarity of two magnets on different sides are actually, you can't come together.
Yeah.
Now you turn that around and it'll stick like glue. So it ain't that a woman is pushing a man away, it's just that we not equally yoked. You know what I'm saying? So no matter how much we love, this magnet ain't coming together.
Yeah.
The closer we get, the force field becomes even stronger.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But see, when you flip it around, somebody got to flip. When somebody flip, we on the same side.
Yeah.
You know, that's when you say, you know what? We had these kids to raise them to be this. Now it's bigger than you. Now, if I just wanted you and end up having kids, if that don't work, then yeah, I probably, you know, I'm not going to feel that level of connection because that's not what I wanted you. I ain't want the kids. If I wanted the kids, having the kids is going to keep us connected. If I wanted you, not having you ain't even going to keep me connected with the kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to feel, you know, that can apply to a man or a woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, a woman she wanted you. So when y'all ain't together, I don't even let you see the kids.
Yeah.
Because we didn't come together for the kids. She didn't want the kids. She wanted you. So she'll use the kids against you.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, you don't want to be with me where you know you can't even see the kids. We have a kids problem.
I just seen a situation like that yesterday.
Right? Yeah.
And we going through all this. Oh, you can't even see my kids, and then the father is still like, well, I can't. You know, I do this, I do that. Why can't you know? I'm
right.
Like, I was sitting there thinking like, wow, that's one thing I have never done is keep my kids from their fathers.
Right.
Because that's what we do. What we have is what y'all had. That's something. I'm not gonna do that.
Right.
We never, and that's what's wrong now. Oh, he don't want to kids be like, cause you keep pushing them away from the children. You can't come see my kids. They gonna say, oh, he don't come see the kids. He don't love the kids. How can they when they come around? You want to argue and do all this, and they can't because how some of us women act. I'm gonna say because I'm still a woman, even though I don't think like most of them. But you know, it just I don't. That's what I don't. But that's why the world is like it is now.
I even feel like this though. You don't have to. If you had a baby by a person and she tripping, I think even the man, you signed up for that. I'm saying I think that's an excuse. I wouldn't, the pushing away part. You feel me? No matter how my baby mama is, these my kids. So yeah, I ain't even studying you. Mm-hmm. But you feel me? Because the only thing your attitude is show me and my kids why I ain't with you. You see, yeah, that's why I ain't with you, mama. Come on, let's go with some ice cream. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't got to take this. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go get this ice cream. Right. So, and that's just the level of, because sometimes we want to blame. I think we shouldn't blame each other. I think you should blame yourself for any situation I don't blame other people. If something happened, I look at what could I have done different. Not really I chose that person. I knew that person wasn't working when I met him. I knew that person was like this when I met him. So now I want you now, of course I want you to be better. I want to lead you, but just because I can't, I'm not going to be mad at you. I'm going to move on from you. But then I'm not going to move on for what I came together to do. So we produce kids. I wanted them. I want my children. You know what I'm saying? So if your mama is acting like that, I'm gonna teach my kids how to deal with you. That's just your mama. I ain't even gonna turn my kids against their mama. If you a bitch, I ain't even gonna turn them against you. We gotta take care of her. Your mama's sick. There's something wrong with your mama. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta, that's mama. You know what I'm saying? That's daddy. Yeah, your daddy is drunk. That's daddy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got to take your daddy sick. Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna turn them against. I think we should, I wouldn't do that. You know, because you know, people only do that because they flaws and they trying to really, they want their kids to see somebody else flaws over there. We all got flaws.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, we gotta have empathy for each other. If you don't got empathy for your mama, cause she a fiend, I ain't gonna turn my kids and say mama cause she a fiend. We gotta love your mama. We gonna bring your mama out of that. I'm saying the love of, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna, oh, your mama a fiend, fuck your mama. You know, your daddy a drunk, fuck your daddy. Yeah, my grandfather was a drunk. Stone cold. If I see him, Gramps, you all right? You know, you got a couple dollars, give him a couple dollars. I love my Gramps. I ain't never feel no kind of way. My sister was a fan. I didn't pistol whip the whole bunch of dudes over my sister. And she was the fan. Don't let me see her sucking your dick or by Jefferson Hill, and I see it. I might run up on you over feelings. You know what I'm saying? I don't go fuck if she did it on purpose. But that's my sister. You know that's I was young and I might beat your ass over some shit like that. You know, you can't come to me like, your sister got some good hair. You get fucked up like that. You know what I'm saying? So I always been a 9. What you is to me. I don't disconnect myself on that level. Now, if you do something to me, my sister ain't never stole from me. She ain't never did, because she know I love her. No matter what she, you know what I'm saying, going through, been through, and doing. She can be a prostitute on the street. She done been all of that. My sister knows she can come over to prison and she know where to come. She know I got her. I have no feelings about, I love her. You know what I'm saying? That's love. You know what I'm saying? And I think when you don't do that, you don't know how to love people. You know what I'm saying? You know, and then you will feel some kind of way because in every level in life is a whole nother level. So when you can look down on somebody, it's somebody else that can look down on you. Ain't nobody doing enough. You know what I'm saying? Like I always say, when people look down on somebody, because somebody else struggle will become yours in 1 minute. Somebody can have $1 million home. Okay, it's a wire can short out. You, your family, your house, everything could be gone. You could be the only one live, your whole family gone, but then you just talking with somebody saying, honey, look at that little house. It was cracked, they said it comes to that. Now, you worse off than them. Right. Now, I always tell person, don't put me, I'll put one thing, my struggle become yours. And that's what I say. Right. But we all struggle. Yeah, but people don't do that. But because we only higher struggling, they not struggling as far down as some people. It's you're at a higher level. Right. You want to you want to be around people. Some people want to be around people that they feel like they're doing better than. Right. They don't want to be around people. I look for people who are doing better than me. Because I want to listen to other people. I want to know the next level. It's a level that, and then the people under me, I want to show them how to get here. I know I ain't nowhere. I may be somewhere that you ain't at though. You know what I'm saying? And I want people, and I actually believe in this. I think it's people who help you based on how you treat other people. So like say I can help you, but you ain't got nothing. But you doing something for a person and you ain't got nothing. To see that, I help you. You know what I'm saying? Because you may be in a situation that you can help somebody else because they ain't in as bad a situation as you, but I may be in a situation that I can help you because I'm in a better situation than you, and vice versa. So you always got to be careful about how you treat other people. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to treat people, but you're going to be blessed by how you treat people. And it ain't about what other people see. Because it's like in the universe. It's soft. You know, when you do good by other people, it might not come from them. You might not can't do nothing for me, but I can do something for you. But it's somebody who can do something for me. And because I did something for you, you might not even know that I was blessed because of what I did for you. And you never did nothing for me. You understand what I'm saying?
LA said, yo.
Huh?
LA said, yo.
What's going on, family? LA, we talking about life and love. You know, so we was basically going from the male and female perspective. Of course, we going through a lot of issues that's already going on in the community based on relationships. And we talk about relationship, the most powerful relationship is family. A man meeting a woman, and together we put our incomes together, you know, have children and able to push a joint collective vision economically. Now that's on a monogamous level, right? If you can get that level, is another level there, and that's a polygamous level, meaning, you know, now I can share that level of relationship with multiple levels of people. It's hard to do it when you can't get the one. You know what I'm saying? If I can't, you know, take care of and put together one situation, yeah, most likely it's gonna take, you're gonna have to find that one that works first. Because it's like you said, women gonna connect to other women. So if I bring a woman in here and she meets you, and you know, you like, yeah, I'm his wife. You know what I'm saying? Or you know, but you ain't against you with it all. You explain it how I go to it. You explain, oh, you know how to do this? Yeah, oh girl, yeah, we go, you know, yeah, she going, you know, yeah, you know, we do this, you know, I work this, I got these 2 kids, you work at this time, you know, we work in a system. She gonna mess with you. She ain't gonna feel as, and then, you know, maybe he ain't there, because, you know, I might be in Atlanta for, you know what I'm saying, this one, she ain't feeling never lonely, because I done had sisters here, and then I don't be here, they feel lonely. They with it, but then they be here so much by themselves and don't know what to do. They don't know how to be productive without me. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes I'll have things in place that you really into. So like say you may come in and I'm at a point where I'm really doing electric and plumbing and all this stuff, and you don't know how to do that. You know what I'm saying? So you don't know how to do nothing that I need this done in the level of my life, and it don't work. You know, because if I ain't here to do it and I ain't got to put together, you ain't trying to sacrifice, you don't know what to do. But if you already know, yeah, I can leave and come back and the kitchen done. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't know how to do that, you're going to be here, the kitchen ain't done, and yeah, you're going to feel a level of useless. You know, she be like, yeah, you know, I ain't. But then as I get the kitchen done and got everything, you might be a good person who went to the computers and everything. You know, so it might be times in my life that you're more comfortable in my life than others. You know, you might not be the from the mud one. You know, I might, me and this wife might, yeah, we went out over here, got this house and put this whole house together. Then my other wife might come in here, you know what I'm saying? She then decorated the whole hookup. You know what I'm saying? She flipping, and we in a whole another area, doing another house. She don't do what we do. And you know what I'm saying? But we all working together. It is a benefit. You own a house. I like what Brother Polite said. All my wives is a agreement, is a contract. If you married to me, you own a house. I'm saying I gotta give you something for us to be at that level. You wife, a deed come with that. You got a baby, a deed come with a son. If you got a child by me, there's a deed come with that. You know what I'm saying? Now each person is relevant to something else. If I write books, I need people to do certain things. If I do music, I need people to do certain things. You know what I'm saying? So it is gonna be, if you got a videographer as a baby mama, an editor, you know what I'm saying? Somebody do audio video production. I'm just saying, you know, you can actually, you know, have the people. If you got a plan, it's like a business. You can actually have sex, have a relationship with the kind of people that directly is beneficial to your life vision and business. You know what I'm saying? And your kids gonna learn that, because you know how to do braid, you know how to braid hair, and you gonna have no problem teaching your daughter how to braid hair.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know how to do. But a sister who don't know how to braid hair, yeah, she not really gonna be as enthusiastic about doing something that she don't, you know, not good at doing. You know, but with 2 women, you might not know how to do it. You might love to work at the factory. So as you go to the factory, we need a babysitter. You know, this one love to be around kids. She don't really want to work with no people in factories and all that kind of stuff. She want to work with the kids and homeschool them and teach them stuff and this and that. You know what I'm saying? So while you working here, we using these multiple incomes to put this together in order for this to work. In your experience, did your woman help or hinder your goal, plans, and dreams? I think both. I think it was a time, you know, it was a moment in time where she helped. You know what I'm saying? I think then it became, over the years, it came to levels we had built certain things, and then she became a hindrance. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I can be with you in the beginning and you with all of this. So we can buy the house, do this and put together. Then with success, some people start feeling different too. So now they don't want you to be, you know what I'm saying? So now we done built up this house and I'm going to the next one, but you don't want me to be, you know, you want me to be home because you're satisfied. You content with where we at now. We talked about that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like some people, you know, want to go a certain place. And once you take them to that place, they don't want to go no far. You got to leave them. You know what I'm saying? But are they going to feel a level of, okay, I'm satisfied with where I'm at. And we got that together. Well, I ain't mad at you keep on going, because without us working together, I wouldn't be here in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So I think in my relationship, I have had women who helped me, no question. You know, that moment that we was together helped me get to another level. But then sometime where we get at the end is where they want to be. And, you know, that was just a spot on where I'm going. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't my ultimate goal. You might have been in the projects and you always wanted and dreamed to own your own house with a picket fence. So when you get the house with the picket fence, but I may, you know, dream to own the block. You know what I'm saying? So now when you get a house, what's going to happen is you're going to be like, you know, oh, babe, I done been through this. Can't you be satisfied? You blessed. We got more than this. We got more than that. You should just stay at home. We already got a house. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be out there studying, you know what I'm saying? Well, because you content. You somewhere that you wanted to be. I wanted to be in more than this. You know what I'm saying? I didn't just want this. So it do come to the level of, I don't think we should do the attach ourselves to people for lifetimes with non-friendship based relationships. I attach myself to friends that's a lifetime. I don't have to see you in 3-4 years and you my man. However you left it, that's what it is. But sometimes we don't treat our women and men that we in a relationship like that. You know, you feel hurt, I ain't fucking with you. Fuck you. I hate you. You know what I'm saying? I'm turning the kids against you. You know, you want war. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely do.
So yeah, we don't want to be in a war spirit against you. We want to build that level of friendship. I want to be in a relationship with friends. Friends with benefits. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to marry a non-friend. You know what I'm saying? You know, I want to marry a friend. I want to be in a relationship with a friend. I want to have children with friends.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
My husband was my best friend.
Right.
My best friend ended up being my husband.
He said, what about your comrade? You talk about me or Candy?
Well, as a comrade as a whole, I apply them relationships to everybody I mess with. You know what I'm saying? I want to have friends who beneficial. If you ain't with what I'm with, you know what I'm saying? It don't got to be the same thing. I'm saying you trying to have something in life, yeah, all that. But see, you giving titles. See, when you go to titles, it's like brother. I would love to have a brother like that. I would love to have me and my brother, we all together, we doing business together, but that's not the reality. We wasn't raised like that. And I ain't tripping about that. As a man, I make my own brothers. My brothers, my comrades, the people who we on the same mind. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm looking for that. I'm not looking for relationships where people is not trying to build you up.
Oh, he was talking about, he was asking if I feel like they hindered anything. I say,
oh yeah, he crazy. You want him. You trying to hear what you want to hear, he gonna give it to you.
I say, like, I know it depends on like what you want to talk about. Okay, because it's on man, yeah, I've had women definitely like, but say my baby mama. Like, she done put my kids in a great position. But it's like Cameron said, if you get satisfied somewhere, you ain't gonna want to see, you want to meet somebody to be content with you and that, this, that, and the other. So yeah, I've definitely had women like, that's a big reason me and my baby mama, the mother of my children, don't even, like, I gotta go through all types of stuff to even see my kids and deal with my kids and all of that, because yeah, it goes back to, yeah, if you ain't friends, you can't, and you ain't building together, yeah, if what don't add from you, subtract from you. Point blank period. That subtraction is then multiplied, that multiplied is then divided, and you left with a fraction of what you had. Like, simply put. So yeah, I definitely, and I make horrible choices in women on certain levels. Like when I was younger. Still do. You still young. Yeah. But but although with my baby mama, I did what I did with my baby mama was on an economic foundation. So That's one positive thing I can. But on other women, yeah, I don't know. Women feel like, I think a woman is one of your greatest fights. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If you don't have the right one, then women is gonna be your greatest fight, because your woman really ain't your friend. That's really like your enemy if you got the wrong one. They trying to sabotage you. They be on the book and talking about you and other motherfuckers' DMs and all of this. Candy, at what point do women stop believing in her man's dream?
You know what? That's a damn good question, because any man I believe in their dreams, but for some reason, I have never been in a relationship more than a year with any man. I mean, I have been in a relationship with women longer, or friendship, whatever you want to call it, instead of relationship with certain one. But it's like the men, I get to that point, I get all, put it all into, I have all their dreams, and I guess, to me, I think they get scared. Like, can't nobody, like they always say, they said, it's too good to be true. But some people is just good. And just
so what happens?
Things happen.
How do they end? I'm saying.
It don't never end bad. It just be like,
you putting all in, you believing in the dreams and everything, and he just crashed them.
They get scared. I just had someone, might be watching, but I had someone, recently, they came to come to me like, man, you know what? It wasn't you. I got scared. I was getting a little too comfortable.
Oh, so you saying men, from your experience, when they got women who support and know that, they get scared of it.
Yeah, because they're not used to it. They used to seeing, they're not used to a woman having a man's back.
Right.
Like that, being there for them. Especially, these are okay, older women. You know what I'm saying? Older women. I mean, I'm only 39. So I'm still young, but I'm old. Yeah. But I'm doing things, like I said, you think I'm 50 years old. You know what I'm saying? Because of things where my level, my mind is at.
Right.
And I don't find the ones on that mind and that level I'm at.
Right.
Like you say, they want to stay in a certain area, certain spot. I'm trying to show you what the future could be. But then maybe I had to learn. My daddy said, look, quit showing all that. Maybe I should have come into a friendship, or still a relationship, friendship, coolness, whatever it is, as in not doing shit, not cooking, not coming in clean, not saying when you get out of work, hey, look, we ain't together, but we cool, but when you get out of work, come swim out here, I got dinner ready. They ain't used to that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They not ready. A lot of them ain't ready for it yet.
Right.
Because it came from broken homes. They didn't see it.
Saying it's interesting. See, if you listen to what we're saying, it's funny that like if you listen to Candy, she's saying that she that woman, and she can't find brothers who can handle a woman who riding for their man dreams, and you know what I'm saying, just riding for you on that level. We saying we can't find women that's riding. So that's kind of an interesting thing. That, you know what I'm saying, are we attracted to the kind of women or men that we say we want?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes attract. You can say what you want, but then you ain't fucking with the kind of men that want that. You know what I'm saying? Or vice versa. You say you want these kind of women, but they out here and they looking for a man like you, but you ain't attracted to.
Why that woman is at home or somewhere at the grocery store trying to pick up a bag of beans to cook your son eat? Right. They over there in the club trying to see who over there twerking and shaking, who they go ahead and fuck real quick and then get on back home. That's your main.
Right. I have never. So have either of you two brothers got rid of a good woman for a bad woman and said, damn, I made a horrible mistake? Right. What you think?
I wouldn't say left a good women, but I done got rid of some women that was actually doing something for me. For some bitches that said they could do something for me and didn't do shit. I made that mistake when I came home from prison and shit. Right. I had women cash out, buying me ice, all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, gave it up for a chick who said that she could do what I wanted, what I needed done. She was talking about she could do the beats and all of this stuff, know how to do the graphic designs, do tattoos and this. I'm like, fuck it, this other chick, she just buying me trinkets and shit. She ain't producing on the level I really need. You know what I'm saying? She ain't just giving me the bread. And she buying trinkets and shit, so I look good when she got me out on my tether time and shit. So I wasn't really feeling it, but it was more useful than the female that I ended up dealing with that didn't even thought it was like crazy if I charged the rent. Right. Like you want to live with me and don't pay no rent or nothing, don't help do nothing. Like, and then like I'll be going, you ain't doing none of the shit you said you could do. I got tricked. So I've been tricked and traded sugar for shit. Guarantee you. I did that since I've been home. So. Right. See, I can say that.
I ain't really had a lot of relationships. I ain't been in a lot of relationships. So good for bad. I think different people is in different ways. Like say my ex-wife, it was a lot of great things about her, but ultimately it wasn't enough. So now I got a level of expectation. So now after that, I can have a baby mama who don't do none of the stuff my ex-wife used to do. I ain't gonna say that's bad, you know, she worse or bad, but right. But now it's kind of like, and I tell her sometimes, like, you know, what makes you think? No, I'm just saying, I left a person that was doing more than you. How do you think I'm finna deal with you?
Yeah.
That wasn't enough. You know what I'm saying? Now, not to say this bad, I think I got something different from the next person that was good that the other one couldn't give me. So I think, you know, that became relevant too. Like, you know, definitely. What got me really is I like The Bachelor. Bachelor is relevant. When you can create a life of your own and you don't need no woman or no man, it become a little easier for you to be a little more choosy. As far as I can deal with you where I need you at. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you need it, but you not needed. I don't need to be with you on no possessive level. But I do love your company. You inspire me, you know what I'm saying? And maybe, like I said, you offering me something that the next woman can't. So you special to me. You know what I'm saying? I spend special time, get things from you that I don't get nothing from nothing else. But like you said, you might not cook or nothing. You ain't useful in none of them areas. You know, but this one useful in them areas. And that's why I say polygamy makes a difference. Like, you know, I don't want the bad and good. I want to be able to, you know what? If that's all you got to give and it's beneficial to me, baby, I love you. And you know, I'm fucking with you. But you ain't enough.
But baby,
I need enough. Right. I can't. You know, the job still got to get done. Don't try to possess me when you ain't trying to, you know, be all in and do all. You know what I'm saying? You know, so that'll make it bad. You will be more mad. I get more women who mad. I think it's the mad. Women be mad at me.
Yeah.
You know, you want to be mad at me because I say you ain't enough.
Yeah.
But I don't mind, you know, I'm with what you on, but I need more than that. Yeah. You want me to be satisfied with a life that I'm not. You think Obama would have been satisfied, you know what I'm saying, with just being the garbage man because Michelle, you know what I'm saying, don't want him out on the road because there's too many hoes out here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't be married to that. You can't, you know.
Hell nah.
Yeah, some women you can't, that ain't your cup of tea. You don't want no man with a lot of ambition. You don't want man with a dream and aspiration like that, you know. And so each his own. Some men don't want that. And they good. They just want to work at the factory. They want to come home. They want to, you know what I'm saying, rub your feet. You know what I'm saying? You know. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with it. Yeah. But it's people who love it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I ain't saying nothing against rubbing women's feet, but I ain't finna rub her feet when I came home from the factory. I ain't with that shit. But I just fucked all down. Right. Man, you know, I get women out for like telling me to do laundry and shit.
Right, yeah, but see, that's why I say it's gonna be level equally yoked. Some people they into that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not to say that I ain't into that. I'm just saying realistically, personally, I'm an ambitious person.
Yeah.
So, you know, you don't want to be with me if you just want me at home under you all the time.
Yeah.
You don't want a man like me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, I'm gonna disappoint you. You know, I'm not gonna be able to live up to you gonna feel like, cause see, some people do the real man, real woman thing. I think that's subjective for what you want. You know, you might feel like a real man who come home, you know, you don't got to do nothing, take care of you, do all that. Yeah, that ain't nothing wrong with it. It's men who like that. But it's some men who, women and men can work together and we can, you know, we want better and we got grander aspirations than small things. So that ain't nothing against each other. We just want to be able to be equally yoked.
Yeah.
You know. So, yeah, I see LA. I see you laughing. Don't let the green grass fool you. Or Wilson Pickett song. Right. But see, that's why I say I agree. But even within, I don't really do the like say. I think even with the green grass, I think when you got your own lawn, green grass can't fool me because I'm always going home. You know, I always got something that's going on that's directly mine. I'm not connecting myself with no woman in order to, you know what I'm saying, validate who I am on that level. You know, you want to have for yourself. I think that puts you in an empowering position. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we want to be able to, if I mess with you, it's a win-win situation. Yeah. I don't want to move in with you. You know, if I come over there, I build with you, I want to have my own. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to build, you know, at that level. So once we're doing that, we good. You know what I'm saying? We ain't going to have as much. Now, I do, like I said, when you say from good to bad, it's subjectable. I need it all.
Yeah.
You know. And a woman who need it all, I'm not tripping. If you like, you know what? You my dog, but see, you don't lay down that dick the way I like it to be laid down. I ain't tripping. I know I wouldn't be tripping about that, dog. What I'm getting from you, you need a long john, Silver. I'm saying I don't know what I'm just saying. Right, I ain't tripping because what I'm getting from you, you know, right? Whoever I am sharing that with is with it. They love it. You know what I'm saying? You know, but she might not be giving me that level of companionship that I'm building with on level. So you know that ain't what we sharing together. You know what I'm saying? And see, we do that with men. We all got men and women friends or whatever who it ain't no sexual relationship, but you deal with them on the level that you deal with them on. And you satisfied with it. Like I play chess with you, and that's what we do. We don't really talk about this other stuff, but I love to play chess with you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even thinking about you know, the things that you don't do.
They're just like some of my friends, even like the ones that I have kicked with. We can talk on a certain level, but when they come with y'all, more like a homie thing. We can talk about on anything, any level, because I'm always been a open-minded person.
Right. Yeah.
But it is certain things that I can't because you know they get that little jealousy type feeling and like certain things you can't say and like they said, I'm too dominant. I speak my mind too much, but I'm grown. I'm taking myself. Why can't I speak my or ask a question? I feel if I want to know something, I gotta ask the question. How should I know anything about it or even know the answer if I don't ask it? Right. I have had a male. Oh, I'm not to ask the question. Well, if I go and just do it, how you gonna get mad? I was gonna ask, but you know,
right.
It's all about the communication.
Right. Now explain that though.
Which part?
I'm saying
the communication part.
Right. You can't don't ask a question like what? What you mean? Like you said, how would you know anything without talking to the person you mess with?
Right. This is like, okay, I'm gonna use an old example on this one. I remember I told my husband, I know I shouldn't be saying it, but I'm gonna say it. I'm mean. Why would you cheat? I'm like, that's why I was saying before. I am about nothing. Why would you cheat? And we can hear that case, we can have another woman in that case, she could have been here doing everything else. But then you taking money outside the home. Right. You take care of another home. And in that case, I could have been at home, all that money, that food that you bought for her. I could have cooked that. We all could have stood in food and had something else left over. And had us a nice little pasta on the table with that little change. It's just about communication. Right. Like I said, when people bring stuff to the table, put it on the table. Don't put it under the table. Right. As in figure of speech.
Yeah.
Put it out there. Say what it is. Like I have cut to my friend like, look, I'm cool. We just want to be cool. You know, I have people that on level like we talk about like everybody. I work on houses. Some of them I have that level just on that. Some I have a level we come kinky with. Some I have never even. We ain't think I ever drink. Never drinked around. You would never know because I'm not on that level with you. Right. I got to be. Everything had to be comfortable in a certain situation. Right. You know, and I'm looking at it now like some of the friends that I have. They get mad, okay, we cool like that, but if I don't feel that you're not in that, what's the word, that connection as in friendship, lover, homie, friend, business partner type, I'm sorry, I'm going to push away. Right. So like I was saying, I don't think I've ever been in a relationship with a man longer than a year. I mean, I have tried 3, but okay, my husband, I can say, in case he didn't watch it, but I mean, furious, but you count from 15 to 18, 15 to 23. That's young childhood. I mean, you young and you felt love, but it ain't like now in the ages that we are now. Right. Then, okay, yeah, you just hit we school, hitting there and being there. But, that's me. But that's in a relationship now. Like I said, I don't know what it is. Maybe if I come in like, I had to say it like this, I had to call us women hoes or bitches, but if I come in acting like a bitch, coming in snapping out, what the fuck you in here motherfucking doing all these all outside hoods, that is the most, ooh, it nags me. I had to see a woman all loud up in a man's face. Do you see the difference in you, me, and them? No matter what you say and do, you cannot beat them. And then if they yours, if they your king or whoever you looking up to, there's no way that you're supposed to get to that level to show that connection right there. Well, then that's when they really gonna push you up, because you're not showing that respect of yourself as a woman. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
A lot of women, they do it. They all out here loud. Have y'all ever said y'all been knowing me? You would never hear, never.
No.
Right.
Prolific said, what was his answer, Candy, when you asked him all that? Why you could just had him on the channel. That's what he referring to when you was like
mouth open wide. But see, the thing of is, as I said, I bring it to the table. When I got married to my husband, like I said, what's his name? Now it's my thing. My wedding gift was a woman. He knew you left for there, you left, you go about your business. Then when you come home, everything is ready for you. But my point of it is, why would you have a wife, not a girlfriend, not a baby mama,
right?
A wife,
right.
And we've been together since we 15. We were best friends first. We hooked up. We had the same little friend girls. You know what I'm saying? This is how cool we was. I might be that tower, but I'm that woman too. From 15 to 18, I married you when I was 18. Let you know, hey, when I turned that age, you want to keep doing that way. You knew this. So you chose to go outside and deal with outsiders. So then now after that, when I told him that the other day, I was nice enough. I got you, packed your nice little bag. For the first time in life, you got a hungry man meal and sit you on your way.
Right.
Because you chose it, because she could have been at home, everything happened wrong.
So basically, see, in that situation, it sounds like
it was brought to the table. And but then I said this part first.
Okay.
I was the financializer. I did all the working. I the one cleaned the house, cooked. I did all the work. I took care of them.
Right.
You're in my home. Our home. I phrased that. No,
right.
It was our home, because I didn't think it's mine, it's gonna be theirs. In my home, at least let me watch.
Right. But what he say though? Like you said, what I'm saying. It's like you said. Basically, we already on this. Mm-hmm. I'm your wife, I'm your rider. I ain't even tripping about what you do. I just wanna, know what you do. We getting this shit together. Mm-hmm. That's how y'all was on. But he did it behind your back, so you felt the level of disloyalty and trust, because you don't have to do that.
I still stayed in the marriage.
Right.
And wow. But
why he say he did that though?
He didn't think he really didn't tell me this way. He couldn't be open. He
could have been open though. Why would he not be open?
That's what I understand. So when he started seeing my little friend girl coming over, and we sitting there watching one, you want to come home at night after 11 o'clock, you been with your little friend. Why she still here? Y'all laying there watching movies. We just laying there watching movies with friends. But then that friend became my lover. And then.
But what you think?
What I think?
Right. I'm saying, why do you think if you and him was in a relationship,
just want to be sneaky, just want to have something on their own, to do on their own, and I feel they want to have that upper hand where someone feel that looking up to them, because their wife did everything. They want to feel like, you want to, sometimes you want to get around a friend like, man, I got this, and make them feel good. Alone, your wife did all this for you. Your wife the one who gave you all this. And you want to share with somebody else. That's when it came to disrespect to you.
Right.
My point is, she come up and talk to you, and I don't wear weed. What you want to buy her weed for? Why is weed? You know what I'm saying? That's extra money you coming out my pocket. I give to you to make sure your friends, whoever don't know, that you ain't have your pockets ain't full. If I got you, got the bills paid, I'm 50-50. That's kind of what.
That's a dope. And I don't know, because I ain't never had that. I can say I had like you said, I do agree with the sneaky part. Because some people just sneaky, meaning they want to do to you what they don't want you to do to them. You know what I'm saying? That's the sneaky thing. Mm-hmm. That's the only time you really just do stuff and don't want a person who clearly we own that together.
Right.
Why would you rob a bank with somebody else when we robbing banks together?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. It wouldn't even make no sense.
It makes no sense at all.
Right. Unless you try to cut me out. That's what made you feel like, right? I'm saying, if I can know about anything and it ain't nothing, Why wouldn't I know unless you're trying to cut me out?
Or like another question I asked him, I would ask, or I am just him or God with. Like that, what is this woman doing that I'm not doing? If I especially supposed to be your wife, you tell me what she, so I can be up to that level where you need to, where they need to be, where I can be where I need to be at.
But see, in that position, he asked another question, but she did. But so what she's saying is that, okay, like you can do what you do. We own that together. But it ain't that, you know, you went out and if somebody I don't know, you could have told me, I would have been with it, you know what I'm saying? But you went out, did something with somebody and created a whole relationship with somebody, right? With somebody, you know what I'm saying? That, you know, without me, and I'm with it. You know, like I said, that's kind of like, I get it though, because it'll be, I'm saying, if it ain't no reason.
Then it make you feel that all this that I'm putting forward, put up in your head, and I put up front, you're not ready for, you're not on that level with me yet. So that means it's time for
me. It was sneaky, right. He was sneaking with the female that she didn't know nothing about. No, but he didn't have to be and spend them. But I'm saying the whole point is like, why? That's, you know, like would you be sneaky with somebody who you don't?
He said I wasn't giving him enough time.
But it don't matter when you with it. I could have came in like, hey,
what you think about her? That's how.
Yeah, I could have came like, hey, listen, me, you know, I met this female. She cool as fuck. You know, I know you be working and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, me and her on the woo. You know what I'm saying? Woo. You want to meet her? Woo. You know what I'm saying? You with it?
And I'm like, I'm like, y'all can do whatever. Say no fucking unless I'm at home. Ain't no wrong unless I know about it.
Right.
You know, it would have been no problem. I have done it. I brought a few home.
Right.
And you think you like something? I'm that wife.
Right.
It's my man. My husband. I'm gonna do. He like, look. You know what? You know, sometimes you look tired.
So this the same question, dude. So that was the. He felt like that on that level. Well, fuck it, I ain't asking no motherfucking permission. You know what I'm saying? I fuck who I want to fuck. We already on that. So you know, you like, long as you tell me. He like, I ain't got to tell a motherfucking shit. You know, and like you said, you fucked up a good situation for a chick who she ain't with it at all. You know what I'm saying? Meaning you fucking her, because that's what usually happens. You already got a female. She know you got a female. I met you. I was already with somebody else when I was fucking you. You know what I'm saying? But you now you want me. You want to lock me down. You don't want, you know. So that is kind of, you know, that's when the grass is green on the other side.
See, and they do be playing like they into the polygamy shit till it actually gets to happen.
My plan, I wouldn't lock them down. So I wasn't trying to, you know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't trying to be completely locked down.
Right.
I was young. I was 18, 19.
Right.
She said, she said when he would come home, they was laying in bed watching movies.
Right, but she said afterwards.
She said that was after.
He had on. She said she stayed with him.
And it was a female that I was laying up watching movies.
Right. But she stayed with him after he did that.
He was like, why you ain't take your friend girl in the room with him then?
No,
you feel like he got you, so is this one cutting you out the box?
This is just for me now. This is just for me.
That's how
you had yours by yourself. You had your cake, and now it's time to have my cake and eat it too.
Right. Yeah.
On that Nicki Minaj. That's Nicki Minaj, right? Cake.
That's that.
But you know, how I feel. Right. And you know, the point of it is like I was saying, it was the sneaky part about it. I didn't say the whole thing. Look. I come in from work. I'm tired. I work 11 to 7. You know what I'm saying? No, I was working at 7-Eleven. I got up at 11 and I come down here. It was dark, but the basketball game was on. I wanted to come and take a shower, watch the basketball game, and have me a beer. So before I came, I fell asleep. I looked up. I got to look like here, kitchen table right there behind me. I look over there. I had laid across the couch. He had his whole hand between the legs. I'm sitting on the couch asleep. I never saw. I've seen the woman before. But why is the woman in my house while I'm asleep? And you over here alone. But as a principal, I seen it, but didn't say nothing. Like you said, you could see something. Don't mean I gotta speak on it. It's a time and place for everything. I'm not one of those rowdy little helpers that I am. If it's between me and you, I'm gonna get on you. I'm gonna get on this brothel, but you can get my house though. But this is between me and you. I don't do all that baby mama drama stuff. But fight, I don't do all that. I'm coming to the person I'm laying with.
So was that sneaky? Y'all was both. You came home. She was already there.
No. I was.
You woke up.
I woke up. She was in my house.
Right.
And he rubbing and touching.
On the couch.
No, I was on the couch. They was sitting at the kitchen table. I guess we made she could watch me.
Okay.
And they say I was knocked out.
So you wake up.
Yeah. And you know how you wake up, but everybody don't just get straight up. You wake up, turn. I heard a little giggle. That's what made me, I was thinking, I heard a little giggle. That's what made me wake up and I turned. I'm laying across the couch, I turned, how my room, I can turn around like, so I just sat there and looked. She looked a little thick over there, Won't lie. But then I see his hand going to the left hand, you just go. You gonna lick the you gonna put your finger in the ice cream before you just put your finger in the ice cream before you bring it home.
Right.
Can we both see what the flavor is first?
Right.
Can we, that was my thing, as being a sneakiness. And then my main thing was, you've got a car to drive, you got a house there, because I made sure everything provided. I made sure when I get paid on Friday, you get paid on Friday. Because I'm never gonna if I have some pocket, my man is never gonna leave the house with no money in pocket. Even if I got all the money, we going somewhere to go to eat or whatever, put it in your pocket. You got it.
Right.
I should never have the woman should come on the show like, oh babe, what you want? I mean, it's a different play, but a man should still. That is the kind of woman I was.
Right.
But the point of it is, you chose to have the sleaziness and nothing. You didn't want to do that part. And that was part of the agreement of the marriage. That was part of the agreement of the marriage. Just as in, at least sex 3 times. I mean, hopefully, at least twice. I mean, more. Yes. Okay. I mean, that's my rules of marriage.
She right.
Yeah.
Right, you should be tired.
Yeah, right. Okay.
I mean, if I can't at least get breakfast and dinner, I'm like breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a snack if I can't, if I go to bed. But if not, at least twice. If not, okay, I'll go down there. It was too much. Okay, 3 times a week. At least. Monday, Friday, and Sunday at least.
Right.
Them rough days. They didn't want to agree to it, but you agree to all my way and be doing everything. But
that's an easy way to get the bread.
But you know what? It's funny that you say that, because it's always like that. This what happens to me every time. I always meet women who tell me how they used to be. But by the time the dude done fucked up, now you don't want to be like that with me. No more, right. I don't like that. Don't tell me shit about what you did for another motherfucker. Man. Because then I'm on the spec.
You to do that shit.
Right.
But
I'm expect that.
It's a different, you have it, you're on a different level.
Right. But you done burnt out now. Now you burnt out. Motherfuckers don't deserve this shit.
Like, I don't do that. A woman like me, like, I never do that again. Right. You learn from your mistake. Maybe I was doing too much.
Right. Nah, you weren't doing too much.
You weren't
doing it for the wrong person.
True. I'm telling you, it be like that though. By the time you meet a woman, she done been that person you wanted her to be. But now she got this mind. That's a trick. Right. Now she got this mind. Yeah, I used to be. And now you was already in a polygamous accepting relationship. But it didn't work because of the person who you was with. Because like you said, you already.
See, I still would never change my mind. Yeah.
A lot of people.
I would never change my mind when it comes to that. If it's because I don't know, maybe I'm trying to say it like this. I watched it growing up,
Right,
maybe I can say that.
Right.
My mom had
that's your
wives, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to say I've seen it, and that's what nothing I grew up with.
Right.
I grew up with my granddaddy having go with my wife and another now, and I was wondering why her best friend was always there doing extra stuff when she was off at work.
Right.
Until I got a little older and felt, oh, so granny, best friend.
Right.
Lady, best friend, and they together.
Right.
So it wasn't nothing that so maybe that's the reason why I'm so open with it.
Right.
Because
but see, I would do. I got this question because you probably, of course, you ain't understanding it. But it's kind of like, okay, you wake up, you see this. Now, for him to have an house, he know that y'all with this. Why wouldn't, I'm saying, so you never confronted him?
I don't know. He think I was that shit. I was in my room on my couch sleep.
But she in the house with another chick.
Yeah.
He know if you wake up and see it, you're gonna have some kind of say something about it.
He could have played off saying, oh no, I did ask the question, what is she doing? He said, oh shoot, I brought her here for you, to me. That's what it was.
Okay.
But if you brought her here for me, if the rules was if me, it goes to me first.
Yeah, he brought her.
Because you bring it to me like me and him. I agree. I check it out and make sure. It's just like my food. It gotta look good. It gotta smell good before it tastes good.
Right.
So I gotta make that choice. I'm the woman of this household. You do everything else, and after that, you make the plans or whatever. But I'm the one who think if they right.
Right.
You weren't supposed to test the waters first.
Right.
And see.
That's the agreement.
That was agreement.
Right.
It was agreement.
But I already brought her. You white. You sleep. Just came from work. Boom. You come in. I done brought girl in. I'm waiting on you to wake up. You know what I'm saying?
Wake my ass up then.
Well, we letting you sleep. I know you just woke up.
Yeah.
I know you done worked hard. Because I'm saying she right here.
Excuse.
So when you come out, you're like, oh, wait, who the fuck is it? Oh yeah, I brought her here to see you. I don't know you. You know
but
what I'm
I should
saying?
never have to be a surprise or shocking. I should never have to wake up. They can't say, look, you supposed to look. Speaking of this, baby, look.
But so how did that go though? Like, okay, I brought it here for you.
Okay.
Did you talk to her? Was it any connection?
I'm always a woman.
Okay.
Hey, how you doing, sweetie? Okay, nice to meet you. I act like I didn't see nothing.
Right.
Okay, this and that. And you're like, oh yeah, she was real nervous. You don't gotta be nervous. You want something to eat or whatever? You know, want a little drink? Trying to just roll up. You know, we kicked it. We didn't kick it at night. We kicked it after that. But I mean, we never.
You wasn't feeling them.
No, because you in another woman's house.
So now
that can happen to me is where your mind is at. Your mind ain't on this wife up in here. Or what your job and your duties was supposed to be was to always to please this wife along with that husband. But the wife is the number one in this house, and this one was the queen.
Right.
Was her king.
So when you had the conversation, once you start talking, you didn't talk about none of that.
Oh no.
So y'all bring people in, but y'all don't. I'm saying I brought you here. It's you. I'm saying.
But no.
If I bring somebody
now, it's the way. It ain't what you do. It's how you do it.
Right. She here now though.
Yeah, she here.
Now that she
now
here.
We're gonna have a conversation, but you
ain't giving none of them spiel because I already know you already want to fuck my.
You already fucked it up.
Prolific says Prolific said if he was the main breadwinner, would you have given him some slack?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yes. I give that man I give him his front.
Right. He gets slapped. You being that you was doing everything, you felt like, you know what I'm saying? Right.
Yeah.
She was the wrong person, like you said.
Yeah. That would have worked perfectly for the right
place. He would have came to me like, baby, he could have came walking. If he was on the whole bread when he came up, could have came to the room, woke me up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Real talk. It's just how you do things. You know? And then if they scare you, if you fuck me, it was for me. You would have came and baby, no, that's fine. You know, I'm gonna talk to him. When I woke up, he had, baby, you know, now you want to come talk. Oh, no, that's all right. No, she cool, though. We tested and chill with you, kick with. To this day, I seen her about a few months ago. Right. To this day, we still speak. But other than that level, it was never, if you did what she did on level, I told you, kick what about yourself? And that, it ain't with me.
So even with the agreement, you can't kick it with nobody by yourself. That's part of the agreement.
No, you let me know. I will. Let me watch. I ain't gotta be in it.
Right.
I just gotta know because I gotta know what's going on. I know what's going on with this body.
Right. Man, you having sex together. So yeah, I gotta know who you having sex with at all times.
That part.
Right.
I don't want to die like that. So.
Right. So that was a level of betrayal of y'all contract. Mm-hmm. Because see, marriage is a contract.
It was a contract.
So like vows, if we make the vows, we can do this, but we ain't be doing this. If it's done like that's like a prenup.
That's right. You know that's like you don't have to follow what they say. Oh, love, I understand.
Right.
But it's certain things you're supposed to.
Right. I agree. You can have it the way you want to. You know. And if we break them levels, I agree with this. Because I think that's why when you say polygamy is illegal, because you can't marry multiple people legally. But polygamous in that manner, I would agree to that. Yeah. You know.
Hold on one second. Right. I gotta say, I still don't. I mean, I feel nothing wrong with it. I always said I want, and that's kind of weird because I want the multiple kids that I didn't want. I want to grow up in me, and that kind of because I know it's always up to something. You know, I don't know. Maybe I look at things totally different than most women do.
No, right.
Hello.
So yeah, sometimes it go to the way we attract it. We want things. I think a lot of relationships don't work because we're attracted to people who not attracted to us in that manner. You know what I'm saying? Some people, I remember a pastor told me before, I was like, man, how you get your wife's first lady to be that? He was like, man, she was already like this when I met her. So it come to that, you know. Sometimes it ain't about helping nobody be like something. Some people just already raised like that. You know, they was raised to already believe like that. So, you know, if it's something that's beneficial to you, it's gonna work. You know, it's sisters who was raised, who understand, but see, like I say, that can her experience is interesting because it go to the point that, you know, sometimes what men want is women who want the same thing. But then they attracted to the kind of man that don't want to get them that. And the same thing with us. We attracted to the kind of women who don't want to give us what we saying we want.
Okay, so I got a question. You know, I just got to, you know, What would y'all say? Well, most of you, what would y'all say? Like with my tip, me, yeah, I want to be. I don't want to say I want to be. I want to be in a relationship, but I want to be, like you said, I have to have that strong friendship, commit, type of,
Right.
that on that level. So I always feel like I always pick the wrong one. So how do I supposed to choose the right ones? Anybody out there can give me the answer? How do Robert? And I was mama, you go to church, nigga.
You got to build criteria for what you want, so that you can get what you want from the person that you're actually choosing. Because if you don't know what you want, how you gonna get what you want? If you ain't got to state it simply enough like that, and then you got to make sure that that person qualifies for that, so that you can actually have what you want instead of going off of physical features or other things.
I don't go by it. That's my thing. I don't have a certain standard. As in, well, I do have a standard. You gotta know something. You can't be no dumb. You can't be. I'm not gonna pick nobody standing on the corner with their pants hanging down, trying to sell some nickel bags. That I'm not gonna go for it.
Yeah.
I gotta have somebody at least on a level who's gonna. I gotta have somebody who's gonna push me. Yeah. I don't want you to be, but push me where I need to be and show me other things that I can move forward to doing and get my head to level with, because I need that key. If you ain't stronger minded with me, if I'm already strong minded as in myself. If you can't be stronger than me, what the hell I mean with you for?
Right.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's what I find. I said, like, I try to find those. Then when I do find one, they will beat on me. So because I'm a little too. I'm used to taking care of myself. I'm sorry. I only had one male in my life ever that did for me, ever bought me anything. I have done it all for myself and for them. So like you said, it was the choices that we choose. Because I didn't go for looks or go for your big fancy cars. That I'm still never gonna go for. Yeah. It's all about if a person can make me smile, make me feel good and within myself. As I know I can, but I want to have that extra little feeling when they walk up, they smile at me. I feel like I gotta drop a glass of cold water. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know, that feeling. I don't know if y'all know what I mean by that.
I know exactly what
I don't.
All right, it's like having the best, like having a good nut. You know,
you don't know.
You said waking up.
You ain't never been around a person who make you feel just by being around them.
You should like some cold water.
You know how you have it's hot there, 100-degree weather. You take a cold glass of ice water.
And how you do like in your stomach.
How make your body feel.
I ain't never felt that.
Wow,
right. I done felt that. I think you have. It's kind of like I think a lot of relationships begin like that. Yeah. You know how you with a woman and she, like you said, she telling you all the stuff that you want to hear.
No, they ain't no telling. The showing part don't make them feel.
Right. But I'm saying you can get it with the telling too. You can start. You can believe the telling can trick you sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, I'm talking to you and she like, oh yeah, that's genius. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You ain't been around a woman and you saying like, yeah, baby. She like, oh, that's genius.
Man, that shit, I want to consider that like a feeling like ice water. That shit just make me like, it smell like a fire, not no ice water. It smell like a fire.
Just saying.
Okay, like
that should make your breath go. The breath get like
no. Let me phrase what I mean. It's 90 degrees outside. You've been working all day, right? You out here put a shirt on, and you go. Somebody give you a cold bottle of water, throw it so you drink. Then you like,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the feeling I'm talking.
Okay, I thought you meant like living like cold water, like an icy pit stomach.
No,
I don't know nothing about that.
Let me explain myself.
Right,
now you know what I mean is that, or like a good breeze.
I'm with you.
You know what I mean?
The best woman game. Yeah. Women got game, so a woman who do that is they always gonna get. I'm into the fantasy anyway, so a woman trick me like a mug. I'm with it.
Me too.
But one thing about it is this: I always look at it like this, and I tell a woman, you can lie and everything, because my thing is this. My thing about living up to lies. Mm-hmm. I don't care what you was before I met you.
That's right. What you is now, what you are.
Right. So even a lie, because I'm building you up. So it's like. Right. I don't want you to come to me and like, listen, I ain't shit. I ain't never been shit. Mm-hmm. I'm just going to be 100 with you.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
Fuck that. Yeah, I ain't fucking with you. Be real with me if you want to.
You got
now, but if you do, though, I ain't fucking with you.
It's like be real with you?
Yeah, if you ain't shit, I'm saying, you letting me know it ain't,
right?
I ain't fucking with you.
That's what I mean. Put everything on the table. Don't throw it up on the table.
Shit, man, I got. If you can do it, I ain't fucking with you though.
I'm gonna have a place for a piece of shit.
Nah. I say this though, and I say this to say, I think anybody can change their life. I think you can be whatever you want to be. So if you come to me and you ain't shit, you ain't been shit to whoever you was in the past, or anything like that. Don't come to me with the bullshit and expect me to fuck with you. Right. I want you to come to me like, listen,
I can do this.
you know, right.
Let's do this.
Right, and then
I can do this.
I
want to do this.
You gonna have to live up to it.
Supposed to.
I want to see the lie, because meaning if you tell me that you know we talking and you know everything that I'm on, you matching it and shit. Yeah, I want to see that. You know what I'm saying? And if it's real, I want it. I don't care if the last dude said you was a hoe. I don't care about nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? What's the next question?
Can a woman sense that a man is a leader or his ambition level when they meet him and fill him out? And then he got another one for you.
Okay. To me, I can't, because you could tell what I can feel like when I come to the man as and be that leader. Because say for I'm speaking, say for instance, like I knew about one of my ex-boyfriend was a leader. Because say for instance, I've been with like older guys myself. I don't date guys my age or younger. So like say for instance, first thing when we went out to eat, we went to dinner, he was like, oh, she's gonna have this to drink. She's gonna or I have to tell him what I want. He makes the orders. It shows that just like when a man a woman can sense it. We can sense a little softness. We can sense the ones that get a little bitch in them. You know what I'm saying? Because if I can raise one, like, nigga, what? And you would say that you don't do that? Yeah. Your soft ass sound like I'm gonna smack you across your booty or something. So I'm not I'm not on that level. I mean, I have women just like, for instance, he's a strong man. When I'm around, he speaks, I'm gonna be quiet because I can feel that sense and that man in him. I respect you because you're a younger man, but I respect you as that man because you have not betrayed the other side that I see about you. Just because I don't down on making her call them bitches and hoes, because some men's bitches and hoes. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We can be that. It's like y'all could be. And then when it comes to, like I said, I had a soft man. When I said I could run over him and just like, man, look, I be speaking this.
See, I think women be looking for shit like that, and it turns into an abusive relationship. They be like, every time I get a motherfucker, I get beat and shit. But this is what I'm looking for. Yeah, but look at this. Yeah, this is.
But you can face the difference in a man being overpowering and just have that power.
Yeah,
you can't let nobody overpower.
But a woman will try to provoke you.
But I'm not your kid. You not gonna slap me and put me in my place. I'm grown like you grown.
Yeah, but I'm saying women will provoke you. If a woman think you something, they're gonna provoke you. They're gonna try to.
And that's the ones you supposed to slap.
Yeah, I punch bitches and all of that. Yeah,
because you
trying to be like. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you don't believe that. I punch bitches.
I'll push her.
I say man, women, and children. I don't believe the things right. Yeah,
this is why I don't believe in that. As far as this,
no, I'm saying a woman in your face, be disrespectful.
I've been there.
Discriminate. So you wouldn't, or did you just walk when you wouldn't push the bitch?
No. Yeah, I'd stop fucking with you. You know, I ain't been in that situation.
So I have to push your ass, not walk with you.
But see, I wouldn't do it because you can't fuck me. I know. Right. It's like you said.
I'm gonna blame them. They know it.
Yeah. It wouldn't get to that point.
I wouldn't even, because I'm not even gonna lose my control on you. But I do that with anybody. I always try to keep calm because I don't want to lose my control. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and it do go to the point I would never do that to you. So when you do it to me, I see, I gotta stop fucking with you.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? And is something wrong with you? That's how I'm gonna look at it. You know what I'm saying? You know how you got some women, all that, you bitch ass nigga, then you choke the shit out of them and they call the police. So yeah, I'm not
wrong with him mentally.
Yeah, I'm not finna go with that.
See,
yeah. I'm not finna go with I don't believe in it. Ain't no way. I'm not finna beat you up. I'm not finna beat you up.
I'm going ham in public and everything, bro. That shit fucked up.
I'm not finna beat you up. I'm finna stop messing with you.
Even look, say for instance, me and I say I'm a husband, a man. If we out in the public and we have to argue about something in the car, when we step up on the store, you gotta be we continue this when we get home.
Yeah, see, disrespecting me in public, you more likely to get punched in public than at the crib. At the crib, you can probably say most shit. Right. Then what you gonna get away? But if you trying to like get yeah, I'm fucking you up. And there's a demo, and like 60 people done seen it.
Listen, I done got jumped. I done got jumped, set up, and everything by women. You know, ex-wife jumped me, set on me, her and her kids, all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Cause they know you ain't that type. She know how to get up on the skin of that.
Well, really, I'm saying all that did was made me stop fucking with you. Period.
That part. Yeah.
You know, I'm saying I can kill you.
Right.
I can kill you, your kids, all that shit. Fuck all y'all. But that's really gonna affect me.
Yeah.
So really, it ain't nothing. I just, start another family, have kids, and yeah, fuck you.
Right.
I'm into that. Because like I said, I don't want to. I don't want to do that though. I don't want to be in this. I don't want to beat you into submission. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't want friendships like that.
Just when you say it like
I'm not friends with people. We putting our hands on each other.
Yeah, definitely.
You can't get drunk, put your hands on me. I ain't never fucking with you again.
Man, you heard me?
Ain't no fighting friends. I don't believe in that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't play like that. So my man can't put his hands on me. I ain't with that, man. We ain't no
more friend. They ain't friends. Don't do that.
Yeah, you ain't finna get drunk and slap shit out of me. You know what I'm saying? You got me fucked up. And like I said, if you do it and I'm really conscious and don't do nothing about it and get you out of here, I ain't never fucking with you again. You know what I'm saying? Only because I can love a person enough not to kill your motherfucking ass. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, fucked up that you did it. But yeah, I love you enough not to kill your motherfucking ass. Get the fuck on. I ain't fucking with you no more. You know what I'm saying? Because I done did 15.
Yeah.
So I'm not finna get locked up for another motherfucker. No bitches or nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When you fighting the case, you be in there like that shit wasn't worth it. For real. You be in that bitch like, damn, they trying to put you under the prison. Right. I ain't trying to prove nothing to nobody to get under the prison. You gonna testify, and I'm saying after they do it to you, they getting on the stand and everything, testifying and everything. Guess you in the back crying. You crying like, baby, you really go? Yeah, she really finna testify on your ass. You really finna get 30 years. So yeah,
no money you got in the world can get you out of it.
Right? Yeah, I can't. I can't let you bait me. No. You did that. Damn, I'ma eat it. It's nothing. If you, damn.
I can't do it. Yeah, that's self-defense at that point.
Ain't no self-defense in Michigan.
Yeah.
How? You got how? You got a case. I'm on parole. Right. Yeah, you got a case. You got a case for DV. You didn't beat that.
Yeah, I sure did.
Ain't no hitting back and you got a case.
But that was in public. That's the only time police ever got involved.
Listen, my ex-wife, they jumped me, got a case on me. I came out with 2 DVs. I ain't hit nobody. Yeah. Because I'm saying it's the way the system is. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to play with the system on that level because they use women against you when you fighting each other like that.
Yeah. I
don't ever want to play no fighting games with the woman that I'm sleeping with. You know what I'm saying? I don't like playing like that. I don't want to play like that with you, your kids, or none of that.
Yeah.
Once anybody start 2 things that I ain't with. If we call the police on each other and fight each other, I might as well not fuck.
I can fight with you. If we're like, because I done been there where I done been fighting with my shit.
So you
but she ain't call the police on me. So as long as you don't call the police on me, even the DV I got, she ain't call the police on me.
You come from a different area. Everybody different as far as this. Some people come from that, I can't even say hillbilly era. It's like an era that people into fighting. Yep. Like your man that knocks your teeth out, he drunk y'all homeboys again tomorrow.
Oh, if I lose some teeth over that shit,
I'm saying people do that.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
I can't lose no teeth.
I ain't the type of person finna be you my mans, but I'm scoring on you every day. Calling you a bitch, bitch ass niggas, and I'm just saying I'm talking to you dirty every day for fun.
Yeah, that shit ain't that ain't grown man shit.
Right. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah.
So no question. When it comes to the hitting, I wouldn't want a hidden relationship. I always tell a woman, you mad at me, hit this dick. You know what I'm saying? I like aggressive sex. I don't want no aggressive relationship.
See, but you
take the anger out on the sex.
To the aggressive
sex.
Yeah.
You wanna see? Yeah, they are. Yeah. He wanna give you a black eye and fuck you. Nah.
It's like me. If I have that's who wrote these beans, I didn't even see that part. That's what like you was saying how you know about the kid being over. When these women right here with a little attitude and that's why they be wanting. Fuck the shit out of them. They keep them calm. Why? That's why I'm not criminal marriage. When I wake up early morning, probably if I go to bed, especially if I let me go to sleep happy and wake up happy. Right. And if I can sneak home on lunch break, let me look. And I bet you, no offense, that's why you see a lot of white women. They come to work on Johnny. Hi, how are you guys doing today? Because their husband just tagged that ass when she came to work.
Right.
Have a nice day. it kind of, people don't understand it's a stress reliever. It keep
See,
that's what's wrong with a lot of relationships because it ain't enough.
Ain't enough sex.
It ain't enough. So they too stressed out thinking about everything else. Get fucked real good, and you ain't gonna have no attitude because you ain't gonna have no to think about it.
my baby mama told me that one time. She was like, "You could literally fuck the happiness in me." I'm like, "Bitch, we got kids and shit. I got too much shit going on."
But you know what?
It's a time and place for it. You gotta take a time out for
But
this
see,
time.
women and men different.
Don't take much 10 minutes out of your day.
Right. But see, when men and women different. Now, I'm not speaking for all men.
I don't speak for all women.
But I'm saying women got men got an organism that works differently than a vagina.
Yeah.
So I'm saying a woman can really have sex at any time. A man can't. If you can't get the man dick hard, he can't get dick hard. He not gonna be able to have sex.
Being a woman, then she must don't know her man is.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
like, okay,
right. I agree.
I'm not a person who can. Okay, like people say, we doing 3 to men. No, I mean, if I'm with somebody, if I'm in a relationship, that's the only time I fuck around. I'm in a relationship, I want to fuck all the time because that just happens. I'm like, that's keep me calm.
Right.
But if I'm not, it's like how I see women, how one woman go fuck a man this day, 3 days later, I see something to do with 3 different nights. I don't understand how they can do that like that. I can't take it. I'm not trying to. So I'm not trying to get to the level. My mother always taught me, as a woman, be careful what you're doing because you don't want it to be long as I-94 and deep as the ocean. I-94 run a long ways, and we don't know how deep that ocean is.
Right. So let me ask you this. So you feel responsible for, because that's what you're saying. You feel responsible for your man's sexual happiness. See, everybody but everybody not like that. They go to that level that, sometimes women feel like, it depends on what you're doing. Mm-hmm. Like you said, if you doing a lot of, if everybody working and all that kind of stuff, men work on hormones, blood flow, and so yes, if you stress, a man is easy to be stressed out as far as if I'm coming home to you and you always give me attitude, I don't even want to get home. Yeah, well, not only that, but my body not gonna respond to a woman who I feel don't appreciate me, treat me like shit, don't look at me in that way. Mm-hmm. I don't feel that. And I can be with you, and my dick ain't getting hard. And it can be the woman who, she make me feel like that. Arguing, right. It's a level of peace. It make my blood flow better. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then guess what? She the one who getting it. She the one getting it 3 times a day. And I'm tired of the motherfucker when I come home. I just work out. I'm going to sleep on your motherfucker. So, sleep is still right. I'm saying because you nagging me. Mm-hmm. You fucking with me. You not with me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So sometimes the side piece can be the best because usually that side piece be lying too as far as this goes. It's easy to keep up something that you ain't dealing with a person every day. So I can meet you and we all, because you with your baby daddy and he giving you hell. Right. So now we giving each other this level of peace and we giving the bullshit to the other people who we fuck with. That's what it comes back to us women. That's why you just communication. Don't talk to your man. Right. Find out shut the fuck up sometimes. Shut the fuck up sometimes and let them hear what's on their mind. Let them hear what's on a man's mind. That's why I just asked you. I had it in my eyes. I know, like sure. If I was you just sure him. That's what he said. But like I was saying, back on that level, the women we sometimes you gotta listen to your man. Find out what's on your man's mind. What they like. You can't just go by thinking what the person you was before was like. Right. Yeah. Every person is different, and just like every woman is. Every woman ain't the same. Exactly. I don't like to go out and party and play. If I want to, I'd rather sit at home and do it. If I do drink, I'm gonna get my bottle of wine and sit at home. Every now and then I'm like, well, just like me. I'd rather go to the grocery store and come home and cook. I can't. I don't do the drinking in public shit no more. No, I don't do it. No, yeah. I used to. Yeah, I don't even do it. I don't even drink at a bar because I see too much. That's when I used to think about it. Like I said, since I left my husband when I was 20, me and my husband separated when I was 22 years old. Now I know the difference in with relationships I had now. That's one thing. When it comes to sex, I'm in a relationship. I never been that problem. Only problem I had was maybe that they doing stuff that I don't like, and if I said I don't give it to you anymore. Right. That's the only problems I have. They get mad and want to run me down. They see me in their car. Car not gonna give them none. When they doing something you don't like, what you mean by that? As in, okay, for instance, I don't know what to use here.
Anyway, y'all, say me and you fuck.
Yeah.
We kicking it on that level, we chill,
Right.
whatever. If I say, number one, everybody on you, latex. If I say, look, I heard about this such a person, man. I don't want to catch you fuck with him. You fuck with him. I'd rather you fuck with somebody. If you want me to fuck with them, don't fuck with me.
Right.
I'm not fucking with you.
Right, yeah, because you
Then I
there's
catch
some
you
shit
with
going
that
around.
person.
Yeah, right.
Did you ain't this pussy no more?
Right,
Shit.
right, yeah. You don't put me in rest.
You
Yeah.
put me in
Yeah.
danger. To me, you put me in danger.
See, yeah, and I don't use condoms, period.
And
So, yeah, the first date's in the
so
clinic.
You don't
I
use
get-
power condoms at all?
Hell no, I don't think I
No
probably.
circumstances?
These are no circumstances.
I don't know. I had to think about it. I think I had a backpack full of condoms the day I met my baby mama, and I ain't used not one of them. The bitch burned me. That's one time I've been burned was by my baby mama. Yeah, I should have worn a condom, but I got a kid out of it, so 2 kids, so I'm straight with it.
Right.
But yeah, I don't really. But I choose who I fuck with.
I think that'd be. See, I'm with as far as this. I think when you got a person, yeah, when you.
But I
got
might use a condom if I pick up a random or something. I use a condom.
Okay.
No, you just changed it now.
Yeah,
all of a
you
sudden.
said
You
never.
just said.
I'm thinking that, yeah, damn near never. I'm basically always
That's
wrong.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
always wrong. Yeah,
Always wrong. Tell the truth. Man.
Always wrong. Always wrong. Always wrong. Always
Okay.
wrong. Even yeah, but
Nah, keep in mind.
Maybe one of these days.
I'm all the bullshit you not. And like I said, but I look at this because I'm not a sex. I don't just have. I ain't just fucking.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm damn near always raw too because I'm not just fucking anybody. And if I'm fucking with a person, I'm fucking with them. And I'm usually a one at a time person. You know what I'm saying? That just to mean that I ain't, fucking you, then going to fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying I might be having, I'm building with you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm building with you, but I'm just building with you. I'm just building with you at this time, but this time don't really be long because most people I date got their own shit going on. So it's gonna be a time when we call it court.
Right.
We getting to know each other, we building with each other, and if you have a baby, you good because that's a level connection. Then now you family. Mm-hmm. So now, to be honest with you, I don't really have to have sex with you no more.
Right.
For me because I already love you, already love your company, and you my baby mama, and from there, I kind of feel like I'm always gonna be smashing. You know what I'm saying? I'm always gonna be in your life. I'm rocking with you. It's me and you against the world. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna feel like that now. Because to be honest with you, I want to keep you.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you said, it's a level of polygamy. I don't want to keep you when you got a baby by me. So I want to keep you. I want to be able to. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't tripping at the same time. You know what I'm saying? But the always raw is scary, bro. Cause you be fucking way more, you young. You be fucking like
right.
See me, I don't really fucking like. I fuck people that's already in the circle. You know what I'm saying? So and then I'm a master masturbator. So I really don't care about I'd rather it's safer to masturbate. Yeah, definitely. It's definitely my mind. Yeah, I know myself.
See, but I get caught up. I catch a random somewhere and it's down and out, bro. It's down and out.
Anything, bro? Cause see, I don't like I only had one STD one time in my
That's
life.
me too. No, well, it was 2 in 1. I got a 2 in 1. I got chlamydia and gonorrhea.
Yeah, I don't.
In one time.
I do be like that. I don't.
But
see, my body like
my
that.
baby daddy. Sorry.
Yeah, my baby mama. Yeah.
I got pregnant.
But see, my thing is this way. My body like this, I swear, I could be with a person, really want to be with them, and my dick would not be hard. My body would, and sometimes I feel like my body won't respond to STDs.
Dude, I swear.
My body like
something ain't
I
right.
ain't finna do that.
Something ain't right.
Yeah.
I want to do it.
I done had that happen before.
I ain't doing it.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
like her. She'll close up shop and they won't.
Right.
There's a reason she won't.
Yeah.
She'll lock the door.
See, now I done had that happen too.
There's something behind the door.
Yeah, I believe that.
I believe that.
Me too.
And that's normal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's normal. You know what I'm saying? If I'm like, oh man, I really want it and it ain't moving, it's something I don't know. Then my body sense.
Mm-hmm.
I got a whole video of that shit happened to be.
Yeah, I'm humping everything.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, that's shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right. We know too, because I should have just drowned and be like, bitch, no.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing coming this way, bitch. No more.
See, but I ain't leaving without a year. See, I get the fellatio then. Yeah, if I can't, yeah, I'm getting the fellatio then. Yeah, you ain't finna get me shit off your mouth.
But see,
but my dick will go for the fellatio, but it won't go for the pussy.
Mine won't.
See, I gotta get that motherfucker in. That bitch just die on me, bro.
It won't get hard. It won't get hard because if you can get it with the fellatio, I'm fucking there.
No, because
once it's hard, we rock.
I done tried to get that bitch in before.
Ain't no rocking. I don't give a fuck you sucking it. No matter what you do, my shit ain't going nowhere. I be feeling a certain kind of way. So I had to put it in my mind once I got older, like, yeah, there's something wrong with bitches who can't get my dick hard. I got to thinking like that.
See,
you know, to some women to make you think like, man, your shit can't get hard. Yeah, something ain't right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Some women can, some women can't. If you can't, I wasn't meant to have sex with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, sex ain't that important. If mine won't get hard, it ain't meant for me to have sex with you. I don't care how you feel, couldn't perform. Yeah, dudes just gonna pop up. I don't want to just pop up. You know, if something ain't right, I think that's why STDs is just, when you could just hit anything. Yeah, that's why I had to strap up. Look shit just always anybody can get. Yeah, you gonna have way, and you know what? Bullshit's not growing up. I know I ain't gonna call no names, but I know I got comrades like that. They grew up, they was very sexually active. They dick stayed hard, so they fucked a lot of females, and they stayed at the clinic. You know, because they can. No, they getting burnt. You know what I'm saying? We study going to the clinic because you can do that.
Right.
You know, and you don't care. You know, when you young.
I was scared. That's the reason why. And that probably, I don't know, after my first baby, I wonder if that's why I turned, I ain't gonna say gay, lesbian, maybe time five. Like, fuck it, no more. I'm scared.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
See, mine wasn't ever as far as it took me 30-something years to get able to cut the STD.
I called the first time I had sex.
I called my first time. I fucked my baby mama.
First time and only time. So without that, I'm gonna be cautious. Before I gotta know who you is and see who you around before you ever lay with you. Yeah. You know, it's just like I can't let anybody be.
See, I come up too. I got
creepy crawly. It's like creepy crawly bodies, creepy crawly everywhere.
Look it. On my family, me and my two brothers, the only boys. We got sisters, cousins, and all that, all female and shit. So I always grew up around my cousin Abby. I got friends coming over. Yeah,
sisters were married too.
Yeah, and
boys who got older sisters get way more pussy.
See, my sister was younger though.
All my friends.
Yeah,
got a couple kids by
Yeah. You got older sisters like Junior. You know, you got Queen. Your sister, big sister, fine. Yeah, you just open up the doors. Me, I was the big brother. You know what I'm saying? My sister was older than me, but by the time really she was having issues that, I don't remember her having no friends.
See, my sister was like the princess at school, like one of the most popular kids. And I came back from Costa Rica.
But she was way more older than me. So by the time
my sister a year younger than me. So when I came back from Costa Rica, went back to school, we was in the same grade. So I always show all her friends seniors and shit. We both seniors.
Right.
I'm like, bet.
Right. Well, that's the episode with Candy. We enjoyed our episode with Candy.
Definitely did.
We're gonna take an old road trip. Life and Love of a Hustler. We got this is my what's his name? I can't remember the brother's name off the top, but we going with the natural froze. Looking like what's Dr. Cornell West? We're going with the Dr. Cornell West fro. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Let me know. So the next time we're gonna stream Life and Love of a Hustler, I'm gonna tell you another level of this book we're working on. So you already know when you see that character Candy in that Life and Love of a Hustler book, this is the real life character who inspired that whole, scene. So check me out, Life and Love of a Hustler 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We out.
That's the first time I've been on live.